It is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. It's one of those. Welcome, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Heck yeah. What day of the week is it? Hell, I don't remember. Guys, welcome. Man, we've got a great lineup tonight. We're going to get into some shit. I'm going to tell you what the officer should have done, what he shouldn't have done, what he could have done. And if I agree, disagree, that's what this channel is all about, right? Guys, if you don't mind, share me on Facebook, share me on Twitter, share me on, hell, just put a poster out front in your lawn. That's fine. Go to. Don't put my picture on there, though. You want to make your neighbors sick. You start getting complaints and shit. Hey, Night Cop, is your dad that old? Yes, he is. That was my father in that picture. I've got another one I was going to put up. But yeah, that's my dad. He was a deputy sheriff. Let's see. Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, I already answered it, Dave. You're running a little bit behind, Dave. Did you just wake up again? Here we go, Dave. Let's see. I'm just trying to check up with the cat. Okay, everybody just saying hello. Wolfie, how you doing, buddy? Intro is back in the house. How you doing, buddy? I don't know. What does that mean? Where in heaven with the hearts? What does that mean? Where in heaven? I don't know. Doing well, sir, Brian. Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Here we go. Damn, that was I think that's the easiest. I figured it was your dad. Yeah, it was. That's my father. Yeah, on my intro. That song in the intro. I know it's that heaven song, but you said where in heaven. I don't know what that means. But guys, I've got a special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You guys want to know who my special guest is? I got a special guest gonna come on here with me, and we're gonna give our input, our opinion, our expertise, our experience, all in these videos together. So, anybody want to know who it is, or you don't give a damn? I'm just asking. I think he means we are in heaven. Oh, okay. Okay, is that what he means, Deshane? Well, thank you for speaking for Nitro. Deshane, how's your dad doing, man? I hope he's doing okay, my friend. Hope so. You know, the chat went a lot quicker over on Twitch, so this slowdown I got to catch up. You know, I was like, usually when somebody says something, it's already up at the top before I can read it. And guys, don't forget to like the video, please. Like it. Oh, yeah, there is. Holy shit. Right beside the thumbs down, there is a share button. Share it with your friends. If you guys like being in here, give your friends an opportunity. Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your Twitter. Put it. Where else can we put it? I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, put it wherever it. Here, I'm going to click on that. I don't even know. I've never clicked on that before. WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Blogger, LinkedIn, Reddit, Pinterest. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah. Hell, I don't know half those sites, but anyway. Hey, Dad, how you doing, buddy? This Dad Deshane. That's it. He's Dad Deshane. Welcome, my friend. I think he means we are in heaven. Yeah, and Dad Deshane, I didn't know Deshane had ESP in, and he could know what Nitro was talking about. But hey, man, way to take a stab at it, Deshane. You know, when you don't know, just stab at it. That's fine. Nobody gives I figured it was your dad. Nobody gives a damn about who my secret guest is. Anybody? No. Hey, do you want to hear who my special guest is? Or not. I don't know. Hold on. I want to. Oh, Deshane's the only one that wants to know. I want to know. Okay, there we go. Okay, one person wants to know. Let me bring him in. All right, here we go. Right here. Let me get in there. Hey, buddy, you with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, it works. You know, the last time I tried to get somebody in here, I forgot his name. What was his name? Deshane Marshall or Captain or something like that. And I couldn't hear him. Or he couldn't hear me. Yeah, that's it. Guys, I want you to meet Brian, better known as Brady Hawk. He's got 21 years of experience at the Sheriff's Department up in northern Tennessee. So he's got more experience than I do. So we're going to go through and, review these videos. He's going to get his input. I'm going to give my input. They may not coincide, but so far, everything that I've said and everything Brian said, we've pretty much agreed with each other. Isn't that right, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, man. Guys, today he was just talking and talking to me. Now he's calling me, yes, sir. What the hell's that about? Did I get promoted when I wasn't looking? I'm a sir now. Today he was saying, look, little prick. Now tonight I'm a sir. Damn, my dad got you top, Brian. How many years your dad got, DeShane? Welcome to the stream. No me. Yeah, okay, there we go. Can you see the screen okay, Brian, on your end?
Yes, sir, I can.
All right, good deal. How's Miss Shirley doing? Miss Shirley, how are you doing, ma'am?
She is doing well. I'll speak for her.
Excellent, excellent. I was going to say, Shirley's got a pretty deep voice there, ladies and gentlemen, when she says, I'm doing good. Damn, you sound just like Brian. I guess after, 56 years of marriage, I guess you would sound like each other.
32, not 56.
Oh, yeah, 32. I knew it was somewhere around there. I was just going to take a stab at the number. Hope I was close.
She might climb through the phone and get you on that one.
No, I thought the 50th year anniversary was that special one. It's not the 50-year anniversary. Oh, that would just make her older. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. And see, what I used to say, guys, when you're working in an accident, you got to get everybody's information. And I always ask the lady, hey, I know it's real rude to ask a woman how old or how much she weighs. So how old are you? Because I needed it for my incident report or for my accident report. How you been, Nikon? Austin, how are you doing? Now, Austin, you're going to have to tell me who you were over in Twitch. I remember, I think Austin, was that Star? I think Austin is Star. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Welcome. Guys, I think that's enough. We're going to watch this Rochester police shoot a man armed with a knife outside a homeless shelter. Don't know if he was staying in the homeless shelter or what the deal was there. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Nitro. I appreciate it, man. Oh, it's Cowboy. That's right. Cowboy. Cowboy 1. Because, we had another cowboy come into Twitch. We had to say 1 and 2. Okay, so DeShane's father had 30 years. Wow. Damn. All right, guys. Let's jump over here to the big screen. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. And everybody can hear Brian. Is that right? Somebody tell me yes. Dave, can you guys hear Brian okay in the stream? Because, I got a mute button, so if he starts disagreeing with me, I can just hit the mute button. That would be unfair, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we can hear. Okay, so they can hear you, Brian. Brian, you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, good. All right, here we go, guys. Remember, this is a warning. It's not for everybody.
Boss, I need you to drop that knife right now. Drop the knife right now. Put the knife down right now.
I wonder how many times we've said that in our career. Brian?
Drop the knife and stop walking towards us. Back up.
What? Really?
Back.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to take the car.
Boss, I need you to drop the knife right now. Okay, I need you to not kill me for Jesus, and I need you to drop that knife right now. Back the cars out. Detail 09, he is still advancing on us with the knife. We are trying to back out of the area. Boss, we need you to drop that knife right now.
Now, see, I disagree with him. Keep backing up, backing up, backing up. I'm just going to hold my ground and say drop the knife. If he keeps coming at me, I'm going to shoot the hell out of him. I'm not going to keep backing up. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, they can advance really fast. And then even after you shoot them, I've never been in a situation like this, but I watched videos, training videos where, just on pure adrenaline, how fast they can advance and quickly come upon you even after you shot them, and they can still kill you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, guys, that quick, they can be, you think you got a safe distance and they're on you before you know it. That's why we've watched videos where they use the taser on somebody with a knife. What a dumbass. That is so idiotic. Unless he's got no shirt on and you're damn sure you can hit him in the chest or in the belly with that taser. Taser is not going to, you don't bring a taser to a gunfight, I'm just saying. But yeah, Brian's right. But me, I may back up a couple of times or one time. I'm just not, but he's like, we're backing out of the area. No, he's not. I'm not just going to keep backing and backing and backing. There's going to be a point, I'm going to hold my ground. And if he keeps advancing and he's not listening, then, you're going to have to shoot him.
And that vehicle is your cover. I mean,
oh, absolutely. That vehicle on the left is a good cover. I wouldn't even thought about that. I mean, well, maybe if I was at the scene, I would have, but right now I didn't even think about, getting to the bumper of that car and keeping the car between me and him.
Back.
Oh, that's a patrol
Drop
unit. Okay,
the knife.
Okay.
Detail 09, individual has stated he does wish to kill us and he's dangerous. Back up, get in the car and go. Boss, drop the knife right now. Drop the knife.
So he
Drop
wanted to
the
do
knife
suicide
right now.
by cop, ladies and gentlemen.
Back. Glenn, block traffic.
Yeah, we need to start blocking off traffic. Walking towards Main Street here.
Boss, drop the knife right now. All right,
Yeah,
we're
Deshane,
backing
he has
out
a knife.
on the main street. Guys, go this way.
Drake, let me walk by you guys.
Go, behind me, this way.
Now, see,
Yep.
guys, you see where he is right there? That seems like a safe distance. I know from experience, he can go from there and sprint and be on you before you can think about pulling that trigger. So you really got to be careful. But there's got to come a point where you stand your ground and say, drop the knife. And that's it. I mean, you can't just keep backing up.
Guys, behind me, so we
Yeah,
can loop around the
absolutely,
block.
Austin. But that's not really
Boss, drop the
important
knife.
right now. If he thinks he's in charge, that's not important. Not to me. He can think what he wants to think.
East and westbound.
Yeah, right there. Shut down the street right there. Guys, behind me this way. Drop the knife right now.
201 coming with a taser. We're just
201 coming with the taser.
Boss, I need you to drop the knife
That's
right now.
too close. Now that officer's let that guy get too close. That's too close for me. I mean, literally, he could stab you, and even if you shoot him, he could still come in. Like Brian just said, even after you shoot him, they're still going to, with their momentum, still come at you. That's way too close. Do you agree with me, Brian?
yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking the same thing right before you said that. I was a little too close in my mind. I was thinking that's really
Way too
close for
close.
comfort. Yeah.
Yep. So he's going to have to end up shooting this guy. There's no way I'm going to let him get that close to me with a knife.
And at some point, you got to think now he's endangering what kind of civilians are around. I don't even know what time this is,
Don't
but
even know.
But
Yeah, absolutely. Deshane's saying he'd put the car between the officer and the man with the knife. But here's the problem with that, Deshane. By the time that officer got parked between the suspect and the officer, the suspect's already walked around the front of the car and already cleared the vehicle. So it's just kind of a waste of time. He's not just going to stop because a car came between the two of them.
well, even if you took and just blocked him for just a few minutes to get the other officer some distance
Yeah.
away from him, the other officer can stay in the vehicle, just pull in front of them and stop them, at least to get the other officer some distance.
Yeah, that's true. But this officer has let this guy get way too close, ladies and gentlemen. That's way too close for my comfort.
Come on, man. We ain't got to go down this road.
Block off. Where are you at?
Boss, you need to stop. Don't. Back up right now. God
That
damn it.
officer had no chance.
Detail 09, shots
Or no
fired.
choice.
Step up AMR. Stop.
How does this guy figure to take a gun to a
Stop.
knife
Closer.
fight and he's going to win?
Stop. Fuck. Unzip.
Cuff him. Oh, they're using zip ties. You hear that zip tie? They didn't put cuffs on, they zip tied him. Okay, so this is another angle from another cam.
Drop the knife!
09, he's still advancing on us with the knife.
Wolfie, that is Brian Ketchum. He's a retired deputy sheriff out of northern Tennessee. 21 years.
We are trying to back out of the area.
Sir, you need
Yeah,
to
the
drop
Shane,
the
I
knife!
had a whole bunch of those in my trunk inside my little cargo department. I never used them. The flex cuffs, I never used them.
Detail 09,
You ever use them, Brian?
individual has stated he does wish to kill us and he's dangerous.
Back up. Get in the car and go.
His mic is loud. Okay, let me turn him down a little bit.
Watch the crossfire.
Boss, drop the knife.
Drop the knife!
Yeah, my wife accuses me of being loud.
No!
The knife.
What do you-
Drop the knife right now.
Now, see, that's amazing to me that I'm hearing other voices now, but
Put the
happened?
knife.
but earlier.
Put the
oh,
knife
shoot.
down right.
Damn it. Sorry. Earlier, I only heard the one officer giving commands. Now they switch cams, and I'm hearing a female voice. And Brian, did you hear other voices? I didn't. Not the first time.
Yeah, I heard one female saying, drop the knife as well.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear it the first time around, but maybe I was running my mouth, so I couldn't hear it. Wolfie, I'm great, man. Thank you for asking.
I need you to drop that knife right now. Back cars out.
Drop the knife!
Detail 09, he's still advancing on us with the knife. We are trying to back out of the area.
Sir, you need to drop the knife!
That knife right now.
I wouldn't have called him sir either. I just said, hey, slick dick,
Drop
drop the freaking knife.
Detail 09, individual has stated he does wish to kill us.
You don't
and
show
he's
him any
dangerous.
respect. He's an
Back up. Get in
idiot.
the car and go.
Sir, my ass.
Watch the
But
crossfire.
that's just me.
Boss,
Other
drop
officers
the
probably
Drop
would have
the
done it
knife.
totally different.
Just shoot. Drop
No!
the knife. Just shoot.
What do you-
Drop the knife right now.
And I've never been in a situation like this where the guy just
Is
kept
it-
advancing
just drop
on
the
us.
knife.
Just kept coming. I've
Drop
never been
the
in
knife.
that before.
If we can get a taser operator, that'd be helpful. And we need to start blocking off traffic as he's walking towards Main Street here.
Boss, drop the knife right now.
Now, see, that's a good distance for me right there, but earlier he got way
We're
too
backing
close.
out on the Main Street.
Guys, go this way.
Yep.
Drake, let me walk by you guys.
Watch out, watch out. Let him.
Behind me.
Yep, no, Drake. Watch out, Glenn's got to block traffic.
Absolutely, Nitro. Got way too close.
Guys, behind me.
Control here,
Yep,
let's
yep.
get some cars to block off.
Drop the knife.
Hey, cowboy, thank you, buddy. Now I know who you are.
Boss, what's your name? What's your name?
Both east and westbound. Yeah,
What's
right
your
there.
name?
Shut down the street right there.
Guys, behind me this way.
Yep.
Drop the knife right now.
201 coming with a taser. Windows.
201 coming with the taser.
Boss,
129, let's get a beanbag gun as well.
This happened March the 10th of this year, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
right there, go ahead and delay
March the
forward.
10th.
Block off. Where we at?
Drop
You drop the knife!
Drop the
Drop the knife!
Go. Back up. Drop the knife! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired. Male down.
Excellent. You see how that female officer brought her gun down as that officer passed in front of her? That's training.
Stop! Holster!
Hang on.
Stop!
Bring your.
Fuck!
You don't want any crossfire.
129 on scene.
233. Show me out with those detail cards on Industrial and Cascade.
This guy was just wanting to get shot. I mean, there's no other explanation. He mentally unstable or something. But they did say outside of a homeless shelter, so I don't know if he walked to the homeless shelter and that's where they ended up, or if he came out of a homeless shelter when it started.
Drop the knife!
Thanks for doing that, cowboy. Now I know who you are.
Drop the knife right now!
Just drop the knife!
Drop the knife!
We get a taser offer to that be helpful. Yeah, we need to start blocking off traffic. Walking towards Main Street here.
Look, drop the knife right now.
It's nice to see that nobody's holding their taser. That's a breath of fresh air.
Guys, go this way.
Drake, let me walk by you guys.
Thank you, cowboy.
Go behind me. Behind me. This way.
I mean, every officer that we've seen, I can't see anything that they've done wrong. Except the first officer, he let the guy get way too close before he opened fire. That was just way too close for comfort.
What's your name?
He could have got stabbed in the neck
What's your
very
name?
easily. And he was trying to show restraint, but
What's your name?
when a guy's walking at you that close with a knife, it's not time for restraint.
Behind me this way. Drop the knife Drop the knife, man! Drop the
See, right there, he got really quick. He started walking a lot faster, and then, well, hell, he's jogging right there.
233, shots fired! Shots fired!
See, I don't understand what this was going through this guy's mind. Why he would run at the officer and he sees all these guns out.
Stop! I got it.
I bet you right now he's wishing he hadn't have done it.
Unzip!
Probably wish he could change his mind.
I have knives. Alright. Detail 0
Step up!
I'm gonna try and pick up the scene immediately.
And guys, I will tell you this. I've heard a lot of people, especially on Twitch, they would talk about rubber bullets, right? Rubber bullets is as worthless as a taser. Okay? If he's wearing a thick shirt or a thick jacket, them rubber bullets ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna feel the pressure of them hitting him, but it's not gonna really hurt him. Rubber bullets are very dangerous for the lives of these police officers. What do you feel about, Brian? How do you feel about rubber bullets? I don't like them at all.
I think they've got their place, but this, I don't think it was that place at all. I mean, those are for different situations. And again,
Yeah.
this here, when this officer was walking backwards, I was watching him, and when you're walking backwards like that, you can't take your eyes off the subject, so you don't know what you're walking into behind you. And I don't know who was watching his back. I mean, I know there's other officers, but there's manhole covers, there's potholes, there's curbs. You know, if
He
he'd
did a
tripped
good
and
job.
fell, yeah, he did. If he'd have tripped and fell, it would have been over.
Oh,
I mean, the
man,
other
it'd have been
officers
over
would have
for
had to
him.
take.
Yeah. And then the problem with that was, ladies and gentlemen, if he'd have tripped and failed, that guy would have been on him very quickly. Now the officers have got to shoot near another officer. They're going to have to shoot that suspect and hope they don't hit the officer. Because when your adrenaline's pumping, it's easy to go to the firing range and shoot at a steel silhouette that's just hanging from with a clothespin, and you're shooting it and it ain't moving. It's harder when somebody's moving. So I wouldn't have wanted to been in that situation, have to shoot that guy with an officer laying down on the ground under him. Go ahead, Brian.
I was just going to say, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Is
Me
they're
too.
safe and everybody got to go home that
Absolutely.
night. But you know, it's easy to sit here and watch it and then say, well, we could have done this different or that different, and that's why you're watching.
Being a
It's for
couch
training.
quarterback. Yeah, quarterback, and that's what I am, guys, is a couch quarterback. I'm relying on my experience, and Brian's relying on his experience to say what we would and wouldn't have done. But like I've always said, you don't know until the adrenaline is pumping and the hair sticking up in the back of your neck what you would do until you are there.
You got that right.
Just remember that, guys. It's easy to sit here and critique, but no, you don't know. Let's see what the ending looks like. I think they're just going to bring in EMT and
He's coming to apply pressure right now.
Come on.
Gloves.
I got gloves.
Gloves.
You okay?
I got it. Back there.
I got the knife.
now see what they're doing here, administering first aid or whatever they're doing that shit for the report. I wouldn't do it.
Boss, you need to stop.
I'll just leave that part. I dispatched EMT.
Don't.
And we were 10-6 until they arrived.
God damn it. Detail 09, shots fired. Step up AMR.
Well, that guy's got a beard.
Stop.
I hadn't seen that. Officer with a beard.
Stop. Holster.
Yeah, you can't have a beard.
Stop. Fuck. Unzip him. Yeah.
Hey, Maxie. How you doing, buddy? Welcome. All right, let's jump back over here. Any questions? And it's just not my mouth that's running tonight. Brian is here with us. So, guys, ask away. Any questions on that? Let's see. Let me get ready for the next one. Oh, let me bring this back a little bit. Guys, any questions at all? It took a half an hour. See, I work out once a year whether I need to or not, Maxie. And Dave said, great point, Brian. Usually facial hair, I mean, not a mustache, but a beard is just against SOP in most departments. How did you guys stand on that, Brian?
We're allowed to have those as
Okay.
long as they're trimmed neatly and
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think we had anybody on our department that had a beard.
Just like tattoos, as long as they're not vulgar or anything, they can
Right.
have tattoos.
Yeah, but see, in 1995, guys, you couldn't have a tattoo. Not that showed. I
No.
mean, there's no way. You wouldn't have got hired. But things have changed. You know, there's a tattoo parlors are like convenience stores. There's one on every corner now. Hey, brother. Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing, man? Can't stay. Gotta go. Gotta go to sleep. Doctor's appointment. Have a great stream and be safe, my friend. Jeffrey, are you gonna go to the doctor and get doodled? Holy hell. Hey, man, I hope you're okay, man. You're going to the doctor for some reason, unless she's a female. I don't know. Jeffrey, that's up to you, my man. I got a pretty doctor, too. Never mind, Max. It went right over your head. Don't worry about it. It's all right, man. No, just a sleep study for... Oh, okay. I don't think I can sleep with people looking at me. I have a hard enough time in the dark and nobody around. So to do it while I'm all hooked up to some wires... My dad said the rubber rounds don't do anything when they are wearing heavy... Yeah, that's... Shane, that's exactly what I said. Who's a dork? Cowboy? All it's going to do is make the subject... Yeah, it'll piss them off. Like, you remember the lady in the yard with the baseball bat and the pick? As soon as he tased her, which he shouldn't have done, it pissed her off and she rushed him. Amen. That is the story of my life at the moment. But take care. Jeffrey, have a great day. And guys, if you're not subscribed to Jeffrey's channel, make sure you go over there and subscribe. Here, I want to bring him up like a shout out. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'll bring him up. And I'm going to put his link to his, I should have done that last night. Let's see. Where's Jeffrey? I know he's here somewhere. He's in my subscript. There he is. I'm going to get his link. I'll put it here in the chat. Go over there, guys, and subscribe to his channel. You will not regret it. There we go. There's his link to his YouTube channel. He puts on a great show with my buddy CJ, which is Criminal Justice. I'll be on their show on May 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be a Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know how to do it yet, but they're going to pull me into Discord and we'll figure it out. I don't know how it all is going to work, but yeah, we'll get in there. So there's his channel, ladies and gentlemen. And here, I want to get over here to my little shout out room. What happened? There we go. And there's his, oh heck, it did it again. Hold on just a minute. Let me get my window capture. I don't know why it did that. There we go. Nope, that's not it. There it is. And guys, his channel looks just like that. Go over and give him a subscription. Look for some of his videos. Give him a thumbs up. You won't regret it, guys. Like I said, they do a lot of live streams and put on a great show. All right, guys. Let's see. Well, get you going. Excited for it. Oh, I am too, Jeffrey. I'm excited to be on there, man. We're going to have a blast. Just a blast. Of course, you need to get a sign. Just hold up, say quiet. So when you want me to shut up, just hold up the sign out. Oh, okay. Because I can read sometimes. And then I'll know just to shut up. I just oh, you just subbed. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. Guys, go over there and give him subscribe to his channel. And then if CJ comes in, I'll throw his channel up here too. Oh, man, anytime, man. That's what YouTube's all about, man. We help each other. Okay, buddy, you have a good night. Hey, don't get any sleep today, man. You sleep tomorrow when they're trying to test you. And don't drink nothing either, because you never know what's in that shit. Alka-Seltzer my ass. Thank you, cowboy. Oh, you like talking? Oh, hell. Yeah, but see, I got the gift of gab, so... Wait, Night Cop, you can read? That's something new. Yeah, I know. I wanted to keep it a secret until on May 22nd, I was going to let the cat out of the bag. Let everybody know. Pat can read. As long as it's not, I don't want paragraphs. Just a few words strung together is good. And a sign that says quiet, shoot, I can read that.
Are they going to ask you about your tattoo?
I don't have a oh, my butterfly? I don't know.
Sure.
Have you heard that story about my butterfly, Brian?
No, I haven't, but I don't think I want to know.
Oh, I was a 19-year-old dumbass. And I was in love, Brian. I was in love.
How did she talk you into a butterfly?
Well, let me ask him this. Guys, do you guys want to hear the butterfly story or not? My left ass cheek butterfly tattoo. Gotta have pictures. No, yeah, pictures I don't have to guess. So that would be a better option. Like, somebody with a round circle and a slash over his mouth. I'd get it then. Good answer, Brian. Shut up, Dave. Don't team up with Brian. Gotta have pictures so he... Okay, sure, why not? Deshae, guys, you want to hear the butterfly story or not? I'll tell the butterfly story if I get... I don't want to bore anybody. I've told it before on Twitch, but I don't think I've ever told it here on YouTube. Okay, I'll tell it. Guys, I have a butterfly tattoo right in the center of my left ass cheek. And how it got there is I was 19 years old. And I was truly in love. Of course, I didn't know what love was then. I thought because at 19, I knew everything. I mean, everything. Nobody could tell me nothing. I knew it already. If you say you saw Elvis Presley, if I didn't see him, I knew somebody who did. I knew everything. And my girlfriend at the time, the one I was going to spend the rest of my life with, she loved butterflies. I mean, this girl was infatuated with butterfly. She had a butterfly purse, a butterfly chain thing that hung from her rearview mirror, butterfly whatnots all over her bedroom and a shelf in the living room. I mean, butterflies everywhere. So then we go into this training class. Most people call it porno, but it was a training class for me. And there's this guy in this porno flick that had a butterfly tattoo on his ass cheek. And oh my God, my girlfriend's like, oh, you got to get one of those. I'm like, oh, hell no. Look, I'm not laying on my stomach and having Grizzly Adams stand over back of me and put a butterfly with a needle on my ass. It ain't going to happen. And I said no, and I meant no, and it was always going to be no. But 2 weeks later, I changed my mind. I got tired of listening about it. You know, I got butterfly tattoo. So I changed my mind. And I figured this. Look, you know what? She loves butterflies. She wants me to get this stupid ass butterfly on my ass cheek. She's going to be the only one in my lifetime that ever sees it anyway. So I'm tired of the arguing, because I'm not an arguer. I can't stand to argue. I get nauseated when a woman wants to argue. I just want to argue. I'll leave. I'll go out, go to Huddle House, Waffle House, sit there and drink some coffee for a while and come back later. So, and I did that quite a few times about this butterfly bullshit. So I said, okay, I'll do it. So I went and got the butterfly tattoo. And you want to talk about hurt. That's the first time I realized I was actually allergic to pain. Because it was awful. But you know, when you get a tattoo, anybody that has one, they always put this big ass gauze bandage across it because your ass is like a major sunburn, like a 3-degree sunburn on your ass cheek. That's what it felt like. And I got this big ass gauze covering, because I'm only 118 pounds. Back then I was probably 116. And it covered most of my ass cheek, this little gauze thing that they put on the tattoo to make it for it to heal better, I guess. Now, this young lady that I was truly madly in love with, and we were going to spend our life together forever. 2 weeks after I got the butterfly, she broke up with me. Now, when she broke up with me, I still had a 3rd-degree sunburn on my ass cheek. I still had the bandage there with the white tape and everything. And the gel that he put on it and all that, whatever he did to it. And now we're not together anymore. And I've got this butterfly that I got for her. So the moral of the story, guys, is the only thing that truly lasted forever is the butterfly. And I got stuck with it. And I hated it until about the time I turned 31, 32. Then I realized the ladies liked it. So I kind of like started liking it. And now it don't even bother me at all. I kept it a secret for years. Nobody in my department ever knew I had a butterfly tattoo. That would have been like an ongoing thing. That would have never dropped. So that's the butterfly story. So now you guys all have security clearance to know. I really miss Pat eating Jelly Bellies. Yeah, guys, I will eat a Jelly Belly. If anybody donates $20 or more and puts in the comments, eat Jelly Belly, because that's the same price they were paying over at Twitch. Eat Jelly Belly, I'll eat a Jelly Belly. And it'll pop up on the screen, on the alerts. Sure, why not? Good answer, Brian. Okay. Is everybody still here, or did I lose everybody? Brian, you still here? Okay.
I'm still here.
So tell Shirley that's the butterfly story. She can relate to that because I was in love.
Yeah, I've got
Lust.
3, and I've never had the experience that you've described.
What experience?
I've got 3 tattoos, and I've not experienced what you've described.
About the bandage?
Just about it hurting and stuff.
Oh, that
Now,
hurt. I'm allergic to
I didn't
pain,
have
though,
it.
man. That hurt.
I don't have any on my butt cheek, but the forearm and on the chest. But
okay.
Where's Waldo would suit you just fine, I think. Where's Waldo?
No, that's okay. No, that's all right. That's all right. No, that hurt. he had to keep stopping. And a couple times he went out and smoked a cigarette and came back because I mean, I couldn't deal with the pain. So, hell no, Nitro, nobody knew about my butterfly tattoo. Do you understand what kind of shit I would have got? See, when you screw up in law enforcement, it's just a given. You're going to eat shit for a while from the other officers. If they'd have known about my butterfly tattoo, that would have been a never-ending eat shit situation. It would have came up all the time. A year, 2 years, 7 years, 20 years. It would have always been there. So
yeah, it can be ruthless.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody knew. Of course, for years, I forgot about it. You know, I mean, I didn't like turn around and look at it or nothing. I just forgot it was there. Still, here ain't no way I'm getting a tattoo on my ass. Yeah, cowboy, I regret it. I wish I'd never done it. Pat's a man's man. Yeah, I'm a man's man. Heck yeah. I forgot about that part, Dave. Thanks for reminding me that I was a man's man. Oh, I'd have never heard the end of it. I need to make some phone calls. Be right back. Okay, Dave. All right, guys. We've got another one coming up. This is a dash cam shows high-speed police chase of armed carjacking. You guys ready? Roll them out. And Brian, I really appreciate you being here with me tonight, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Not a problem. This is fun.
Getting another opinion on something is awesome.
You should do a podcast.
See, I don't even know how to do something like that. What would I do on a podcast? The same thing I'm doing here?
Yeah, they talk about things, and yeah, you'd have a whole bunch of people together at once, all talking.
Oh, okay. So a lot of people on this, they would hear me, you, and whoever else is in there.
Yeah, you could do interviews and stuff.
Oh, okay. Hey, that might be an idea. I just don't know how to set up a podcast. Dave, you know how to set up a podcast? Hell, I could hire somebody on Fiverr to set up a podcast. How do you, well, yeah, we'd have to figure out how to advertise it and all that. All right, guys. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Talk about police life. Yeah, there you go. Do you know how to set one up, Dave? Yeah, I never done it either. See, I wish we could have solved the carjacking. Of course, the only way to see that is the officer was right there when it happened. See, here again, through residential area, you just kind of hold your breath and hope nobody jumps out in front of you. See all these houses and trees? That siren's going to bounce off all that and echo to the next block over, and it'll sound like we're over there instead of where we are. I've done this a few times, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure Brian has too. Oh, what is he doing? Did you see that, Brian?
Yeah, this is scary because those guys, they have nothing. They've already carjacked a car. And
oh, yeah. They have nothing to lose right now. That's real scary. Did you see that officer wipe out, though?
Yeah.
Hope he's okay. No, Andrew, I didn't get rid of my Twitch. They suspended me for 30 days because, you know, I came up in the suspension rotation with Twitch. You don't have to do anything on Twitch to get suspended. You just come up in the rotation, they suspend you for 30 days. So it looks like they don't even put it up there that, you know, my channel's suspended. They just, like, eliminate my channel from any search results. What I did on Twitch is what we're doing right here. We were reviewing videos and then my account went out. Oh, he was going to go that way until he saw that big piece of wood. See, that really pisses us off when these cars don't yield. They just Oh, okay. They get in their own little world in that driver's seat, and nothing else is around. Now, Andrew, what was your name over on Twitch, buddy? See, that's kind of rare to have a canine as the lead unit. You know, in case there's a 1050, you don't want to hurt that dog. But I mean, there's no reason why he can't be the lead car, but usually they're about 2, 3, 4 behind us. You had canine where you were, didn't you, Brian?
Oh yeah, we had canines. Yep.
I almost became a canine handler until I realized that there's no days off. Oh, no, you got to be training him.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's a deputy sheriff in upstate New York, and he's a canine handler right now.
That takes a hard commitment because they want to build a pen right there at your house, and he lives with you, and yeah, you got to form a bond with that dog.
Yeah, he's part of the family. My nieces.
Oh, absolutely.
Love him.
Ugh, I thought he was going to wipe on that pickup truck. Oh, he wiped out. Good. Get up in front of him. What are you doing? There you go. Okay. Well, I guess I should have had him stay back so we could, Now what are you going to do? Oh, yeah. Okay, now you give up. Good choice. And see, while you're loading him in the car, he's crying like a little baby. He was all Billy badass and tough earlier when he was carjacking somebody. But when you catch him, like these tough gang members, please. You get them away from the other little wannabe members, and they'll cry for mama. Somebody jumped over? So evidently that's not the driver. Because they're looking over the bridge. Okay.
And they doggy piled on him.
Yeah, I see that, Dave. They're wearing shorts. This is Florida, by the way. It gets hot down there. I wouldn't wear shorts. They can wear them, but I ain't wearing them. Brian, tell Shirley to stop laughing about my butterfly tattoo. I can hear her in the background still laughing. Tell her to breathe. Breathe, Shirley, breathe.
She took my son to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay. They only want to give up when they have... Yep. 5 or 6 officers. Well, it doesn't even take 5 or 6. 2 or 3 will do it. I ain't wearing shorts, Dave. You ain't got to worry about it. Turn the siren off. You know, it'd be nice, Brian, if they would have came up with a way when your siren's on and your door opens, the siren cuts off.
Yeah, they never figured that in.
It would just take a wire, wouldn't it? With a switch. You know, like when you open the door, the dome light comes on and off. It should just be a dome light where, or not a dome light, but some kind of off switch. That would have been great. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Any. That too, but there was like 6 officers on top of him really fast. Oh, absolutely they were. But from my understanding, the driver went over the bridge and jumped. Any questions? See now, when Brian's not here, I get all these questions. Now Brian's here, and I got a second opinion or a first opinion. Nobody wants to ask me any questions. I miss Jelly Belly. Shut up, Dave. Yeah, you guys remember the here's what he's talking about, guys. For those, if anybody's here that's never been on my Twitch before, these are Bean Boozled, right? And on Twitch, if they played this certain song that said "Eat Jelly Belly," I'd have to eat a Jelly Belly, and it was 1,000 bits. And I think on Twitch, 1,000 bits like $19 and something. But all I'm saying is, if anybody wants me to eat a Jelly Belly, any donation of $20 or more, and you got to put in the comment, "Eat Jelly Belly," or say Jelly Belly or something in the comment with the donation, and I'll have to eat a Jelly Belly. There you go. That's a way to bring it over to YouTube.
And then we watch him puke.
And then you watch. No, I can't puke. Well, maybe on YouTube I could, but on Twitch, I heard they'd shut me down. So, but I think if I sneeze too hard on Twitch, they're going to shut me down. I can't eat them things. Yeah. Well, as you've noticed, I can't either, really. That's what I got out of it. You got out of what? That too, but there was like, oh, okay. See, on Twitch, what was really cool is people could play sounds and all that stuff, and it wasn't one video after another, so it gave me a break in between time people were playing music and stuff. Maybe try one. You don't want lose that taste now. Thanks for the input, Nitro. I appreciate you thinking that way. Where do people donate on your YouTube, Pat? Oh, just right up underneath. It pops up in the chat. And then right up underneath this video, there's a link to say either go to Patreon, or there's a donate by way of PayPal. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, guys, so I can get the join button, so you can like subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, but you can also be a member of my YouTube channel. Once I hit 1,000 views and 4,000 hours of watch time. See, there it is right there. Stream Elements just put it up. That's the Patreon there. And then another one will pop up that says PayPal. But anyway, guys, are you ready? This is police body cam footage of shootout with driver in San Diego, California. Oh, hell. I don't know about California. Of course, they wouldn't let me in California. My little southern ass, my passport would not be good there. So here we go, guys. Hold on to your ass, because here we go. Oh, man, I love those lights. Look at those lights, Brian. That will light up the night. Wow. Talk about a triple Christmas tree. Oh, yeah. I love the lights. Mitchell, how you doing, buddy? I think that's Mint. Mint is back in the house.
Come here. Hey, put that gun down.
Hold on just a minute. I was looking at the chat. Let me go back just a little bit. Okay, so he went over to the passenger side, which is a good idea.
Hey.
He's right in the line of fire, though. Look at that. Standing right in front of the window.
Come here. Hey, put that gun down. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Hey.
Why do we just go to black and white?
504 shots fired.
Oh, somebody's got their damn iPhones. Must be a rubbernecker. Oh, God. What in the hell? He looks like an office administrator. Damn, look at his car. I would really love to know what this guy's into. He's standing right there in the line of fire.
You know you ran a red light back there, man? Okay. Where you coming
Oh, I'm
from?
sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Thank you, the chain. Sorry about that, guys.
Got to go home? Alright, where you coming from, though? Okay. Alright, do you have your driver's license on you? No? Okay, you don't have your driver's license?
I mean, this guy looks like he should
You
be
have your
running a
wallet?
bank or something.
Yeah. You don't have your wallet, man? Do you
Yeah,
have a
Nitro,
driver's
that's probably
license?
true. We're a lot more stricter here,
You
I'm
just
sure.
don't have it with you?
They don't even allow the cops there to carry guns, so yeah, I think we're a little stricter.
Can you do me a favor? Can you, you mind turning off your vehicle, there?
See, I wouldn't have asked that way. I said, hey man, turn
Yeah,
off
just
your
turn it
vehicle.
off.
I'm not asking him to, I'm telling him to.
Okay. And then, 1 second, man.
See, he looks different there than he did in front of the,
You mind
You
getting
look
out
like
of
a
your vehicle
gray-haired
right
old
here and
man
then come over
earlier.
here and talk to me real quick, bud? Okay, cool. Huh? You just step out of your vehicle, just be careful, watch for cars, okay?
see, I'm gonna be over
Huh?
there. He's not, look guys,
You're gonna get out.
when you get somebody out of the vehicle, you don't let them get out by themselves. I'm gonna be over on that side of the vehicle. When they get out, I'm right there with him. I don't want him getting out. I can't see his hands when he's got his back to me on the passenger side. I would have said, hey, wait right there for a second. I'd have went around and said, hey, go ahead and step out of the car for me. I'd have escorted him out of the car. Brian, what do you think, man?
No, I'm with you on that. You can't see
Never
the
let-
hands. The hands, it's the hands that are going to kill you.
Absolutely. And if you guys remember, we watched that Interstate 1038 where the officer did the same thing, and the guy came out with like an AK-47, throwed it across the pickup truck, and shot him in the head. Now, officer's no longer with us because he let him get out on his own. I would have never done that. Now, I used to do a lot of vehicle stops where I approached the passenger side because the driver's not expecting that at night. My spotlight's on him in his rearview mirror. He can't see me until I get to his vehicle. So I'd come out of my vehicle, walk around my vehicle, and come up on the passenger side because they're still looking out their rearview mirror waiting for me to come up on the driver's side. So you kind of startle them. You know, they're not expecting you to come to that side.
Out of your vehicle and you're gonna come over
And
here
you'll see
talk to
why
me.
I'm saying this. See, he comes out with a gun. See, look at that. You can't, right there, you can't see what he's doing. Look at that. Never.
Come here.
He got lucky the guy didn't just come up and shoot him in the face right
Hey,
there.
put that gun down. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Hey. Powerful shots fired.
He get hit. Looking at his hand. What's he doing? Are you
Powerful
serious?
shots fired.
He could have stayed behind his trunk, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why he's this far back. Because now you got a suspect. Here's the problem with this. Now, do I know what I would do? No, not until I'm there in this shootout. I do know I would never go this far back. You've got a man with a gun that's now a threat to civilians around walking in the street. And no, I know you don't see anybody, but anybody could come out. He runs up to him, grabs him. Now we got a hostage situation. I'm going to keep that son of a bitch pinned down at his hood where he was. And the only way to do that is for me to be back at the trunk and returning fire from there, not way back here. He can't see where the suspect is now. Now suspect can get in the car and drive away. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. He probably shouldn't have gone back that far, but I don't know, what he's fallen back on. But
I don't either.
I definitely wouldn't have. Then again, I'm
That's
not been in
too
this
far
situation.
away.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like the officer's running from the gunfight. I understand the adrenaline and the fear and all that. Of course, you know what? There's not a lot of fear. There's a lot of adrenaline. The fear comes later when everything's over and you start shaking and you realize what could have happened, what might have happened. That's when the fear always hit me. But each officer's different. So I disagree with him coming back this far. And now he's behind bushes. He can't see what's going on. And he's put every civilian in that area in danger.
Hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Hell, he can't hear you. You're
Put
too
your
far
hands
away.
up. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
I think that's an indication when he says, fuck you, he's not going to get on the ground. I'm just saying.
Come here.
Yeah, there's the gun, right? This officer is extremely lucky that guy didn't clear that window, his back window, and bring the gun up and shoot the officer in the face before the officer even knew he had a gun.
When he was getting out of the car, you could see for a brief moment, he took his right arm and reached around in front of him before he stood up.
Absolutely. But the officer didn't see that because he let the suspect get out of the car without being escorted out. In other words, he was on the wrong side of the car when this guy got out of the car. That was so dangerous to let a suspect or any driver get out of the car on their own without you being right there. Hey, General, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, what Brian said is, here, let me go back just a little bit so you guys can see what Brian was saying, right? Well, that's a little too far back, but right here. See, right there, he's reaching around. Yep. Now he's got the gun. He puts it in his waist. This officer is so lucky. See?
Hey, put that gun down.
Yep. Okay. You're arresting? Yep. I'm not doing I got hands. I got hands.
Do not move or you will be shot. Do not. I don't even want to do anything. Oh.
I got hands.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he got down.
Give me his hands.
Whoa.
Relax.
That really surprised me. He just said F you to the officer, and now he's laying down on the ground. We missed something.
Hey, is it just you or is there anybody else? Listen to me. Anybody else? I just got here. Just tell me.
Yeah, 3 General, what they did with my Twitch, guys, I'm sorry I have to pause the video, but I want to answer this question. They suspended me for 30 days for doing what I'm doing right now, so I don't know why I got suspended. Like I keep saying, I ended up in the Twitch rotation of suspension. My channel's not visible right now until the suspension's over. I did send in an appeal letter appealing it. And like I told them, you got games where they're cutting people in half with chainsaws, doing headshots in Call of Duty, and their heads exploding. I mean, going behind people, cutting their throats. And that stuff looks real in these games, guys. That looks absolutely, I mean, just look at GTA. I mean, that stuff looks so real. And then they're going to suspend me for 30 days because I was reviewing a video and a police officer putting his life on the line to protect the general public. It makes no sense to me. So I did put in an appeal. We're waiting to hear back. I'll probably never hear back, but, you know, you never know.
Cover this way. Hey, man. Chill. We're good. Anybody with you?
Hey, check the area for anyone.
Is there anybody with you? Is there anybody with you? Are you hurt?
Let me check that side.
Are you hurt? Are you hurt?
Slow down.
Oh, that was quick. That ended abruptly again. All right, guys, any questions on that one? I'm having a hell of a time tonight, Brian, getting people to ask questions. They're you know what? I think they're they're scared of you, Brian. I think they're scared of you. They don't want to ask any questions. They know a true professional is on the line now, not just little Pat.
I don't know about that.
They're intimidated. No, I didn't get banned for copyright at all. No, because none of these videos from police activity, they're not copyrighted. And guys, that reminds me, I want to give police activity a shout out real quick. This is their channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not subscribed to their channel, go subscribe to their channel. I'm going to put their link in the chat. So you just click on it. They got some really, great content. Go give them a subscribe, like some of their videos, all that good stuff, okay? Here. And that's their channel right there. That's their link. So let's get out of here. And guys, I'm going to run to the little girl's room, and I'm going to be right back. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's see. Right here. I'll be right back, guys. Back. And I just read General's statement. Yeah, they're not in bathing suits, buddy. They're in thongs. They're in thongs. I watched one not very long. Because it's disgusting that these ladies doesn't have to create any content at all. They can start today and tonight have 6,000 viewers with no content because she's sitting in a little kiddie pool, turns around to get her lotion in her ass, and a thong is aimed towards the camera on purpose. You know it is. So, and I'm like, disgusting. Why don't you just go be a prostitute? Jesus, go to a titty bar, dance. Because they're nothing but little sluts on there with no content, but yet Twitch allows that. But do you know, if I was on Twitch and I've got a black shirt under here, I always wore one. If I was to take this uniform shirt off on Twitch, they would ban me because I took clothes off. It's crazy. Those videos make me both sad and happy because I miss being a first responder. So, oh, absolutely, General. What was your name on Twitch, buddy? Everybody came to me. Okay. Let me bring this up. Those videos, absolutely, man. Oh, Brian's in the chat too. Shit, I didn't know Brian can multitask. Good job, Brian.
Yes, sir. I can multitask.
Hell, I can't.
You're just upset that the girls in the bikinis weren't showing off their butterfly tattoo.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. They didn't even have a butt tattoo. In any other scenario, I'd have been like, oh, man, that's nice. If it's a paid premium thing, you go to that website and that's what you're going. But these girls on Twitch, he's right. They have a no sexual content policy. And then they allow several of these girls to go in there half-ass naked. One girl had Band-Aids over her nipples because as long as you don't show, she didn't have a bra on, just a Band-Aids. Literal Band-Aids over her nipples. And wearing this little leather thong, and that was okay. But to show a video where a police officer is putting his life on the line for the safety of the public, that's not okay. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'd like to Shane Barker, his dad, they said 30 years of service. Man, my hat's off to him because I've got 21 years in. It took a toll on my body, my health, and so definitely, man, my hat's off to him. I definitely have a lot of respect for that. 30 years.
That's a long ass time. 30 years. Wow. Did Shane tell your dad, me and Brian both says, and probably everybody in chat, thank you so much for his service. Man, he kept a lot of people safe out there through the years. And I'm the same way. Law enforcement was hard on my health. All the injuries that I sustained through the years, because I'm a little guy, you get in a fight with some guy, and I'm not trying to fight him. I'm trying to take him to the ground. I still got my arm hurt. My ankle got hurt. My toe got hurt. Now I've got severe arthritis because of all the injuries. And my doctor said, well, it's because of all the injuries and the healing and the fluid buildup and, start all that doctor talk. And I'm like, look, how do I stop it? So how long was your dad in the police, Pat? From the time I was 8 until he passed away. So, well, no, I was 7. I was 7 when he, but he worked the jail. He started in the jail, but in Defuniak Springs, Florida at the time, that's where he got hired on at. So we left Dothan, Alabama and moved to Defuniak Springs, Florida. And he was a dispatcher jailer. So he ran the radio, and back then, you didn't have all these heads of the departments and all that. He was a dispatcher and the jailer, and there was one jailer. So then he moved up from there and went to police academy and became a deputy sheriff when I was 8 years old, and he passed away when I was 19. So, see, while the general, what's 50 years? General was in law enforcement for, no, the commander at my department has been, oh, wow. Oh, wait, 40 years. Wow, that's a long time. But Shane, tell your dad we both salute him. Thank you for his service.
Absolutely.
Now, Brian got injured a lot more than I did, except for the last time I got injured that took me out of law enforcement. So I heard today he went through a lot of different surgeries and all that. So, and it happens. I mean, in the line of duty, when you're home. I mean, I remember one time, me and my kids, I got 4 boys. And again, there was never been no blood test. I don't know if they're all mine. But they all look just like me is why I can say that. We're playing hide and go seek, right? Here's my little dumbass. I'm 43 years old, and we live in the woods in this house, right? And behind us is this big catfish pond, and there's woods all around us. We're way back there in the woods. So I say, yeah, let's play hide and go seek. So the person that was it used my mag light. Whoever was it used my mag light. Everybody else was in the dark. So here's my old dumbass running across to go hide, and I hit this pothole that's in the ground that I didn't know was there, and my foot went straight down in it and almost broke my big toe, sprained my ankle. So there I go. I'm off duty for, I don't know, 9 weeks. I think I was out. But I was only actually out for about 3 weeks because my chief deputy, or deputy chief, he allowed me to come in there and do sorting on arrest and bookings and enter tickets in the computer. And so I didn't have to use my personal time or my sick time up, which I thought was really cool of him. So I'd go in there 8 hours a day so I wouldn't be considered off duty using personal time to get paid. So it was, and I hated it because I'm not a desk kind of guy, but it was better than using up your personal time or your sick leave. Let's see, and I'm sure, Brian, you can understand that. You don't want to lose your sick time and your personal days.
Yeah, you don't want to burn them for that.
Jet Power says, I can't see the stream. It says it's age restricted. Jet Power, if you're under the age of 18, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, buddy. I put an 18 plus restriction on it. All right, guys, let's go back over here. This might be better, Pat. This is my streaming account. I remember General Sleevis from Twitch. Is my personal subbed on both accounts now. Oh, thank you so much, General. I really appreciate that, man. General Sleevis. Yeah. General. Okay, I remember you. That's right. You were the EMT guy. That's right. You and Rescue. I hadn't seen Rescue, though. How did you find me, General? How did you find me over here on YouTube? I can't see the stream. It says... Okay, Nitro. Did you guys work together? You remember General, don't you, Brian? That's right. Yeah, EMT and former law enforcement. You remember
Yes.
General, Brian? Yeah.
Yes.
General, Brian says hello. He's on here with me. Absolutely. Okay, guys, this is body cam and dash cam footage of Benny Edward. I don't know who that is, but let's see what happened. And there's no sound, so don't put in the chat. You can't hear nothing because I can't either. Oh, there's a place that Dave needs to learn how to get to, Beauty World. Oh, hell, he's got a knife in that right hand. Oh, no. You ain't going to be that close to me. That's the time to back up right there.
You can go. You can go. I ain't got time to play. You're naked, you don't live, you can go.
Okay, General. Thank you, buddy.
94 after you got a unit with a taser can come.
See that Beauty World, Dave? Look it up on Google Maps and figure out how to get there. You need it. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put that in my Discord. Here, let me get it.
10-4, he's got a knife in his hand and he keeps coming at me with it.
Oh, sure, it's 1033.
Hold on. I'm going to share this and get the link so I can put it over on my Discord. What the heck? I got mouse happy. Deshane, I understand that. Brian, Deshane said my dad is on nerve blockers because he had a lot of trending damage. Yeah, after 30 years, I imagine.
60 Rocco.
Clear.
Now, see what this officer's waiting for is backup, ladies and gentlemen. He got there, the guy come at him with a knife, and, you know, you saw him back up. I'm sure he's requested a 1078 to his location, and I think that's what he's waiting on. That's what I'd be doing. Let's go ahead and get backup out here, and I like, oh, Oklahoma City. Wow. Now, Dave, the great thing here is Dave Rainica, right beside Beauty World, there's a place you can get some extra cash because you damn sure going to need it to go into the Beauty World. So get you some extra cash and then go to the Beauty World and get fixed up.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Who can go? We can't go. No, we can't. Put the knife down. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? You die? You're in the line? You're in the distance? What you doing? We don't know. Then don't start. What you doing? Right. Put the knife down.
Looks just like some old homeless guy. I don't know why he's being so aggressive.
Drop the knife, dude.
Hey, don't come near me.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
Not good. Not good.
Are you serious? Guys, look, I don't know what the hell's going on with these new police officers in this generation, but they fall way back too much on this damn taser bullshit. They need to take up every taser and throw those son of a bitches in the garbage. How you going to tase a guy with this big-ass Eskimo jacket?
He just got tased and he didn't even flinch.
No, he ain't going to flinch. Look what he's wearing. You cannot tase him below the waist, okay? You got to tase him. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Brian.
I was just going to say pepper spray.
Yeah, but I wouldn't bring pepper spray to a knife fight, though.
No.
I mean, he's got a knife in his hand. I'm not even going to bring out my pepper spray, but I'm damn sure not going to hit him with a... Look what he's wearing, guys. I keep saying it over and over. That's all they think about is, oh, let's tase him. Tase him. Tasers is as worthless as spike strips to me and rubber bullets. There is a place for them. There is. But not every freaking call. Wow. I can't believe he tried to hit him with a taser with that big-ass jacket. Evidently, they train him differently in Oklahoma. He was trying to get to that officer, I'm telling you.
You all right? You hit? I don't know. Are you hit? No, stay right there.
Yeah, but General, you don't bring a damn taser or pepper spray to a knife fight. The officers didn't escalate this. He did. Now you try to, negotiate to try to get him to drop the knife, but when he starts running at you like that, what if he'd had a taser out and hit him with the taser? The officer would have been stabbed in the neck.
Just threatened the guy a minute ago. Why do you think I called? He had a knife on him. Just threatened the guy to take the blue.
124 Hefner, you can 1064. He's in cuffs.
Pulled muscle or something.
Code. Good.
Hey, drop the knife, dude. Drop the knife.
Oh, absolutely, he was asking to be shot, and I don't give a damn, General, what the media says.
Hey, don't come
I'd rather
near
be
me.
tried by 12 than carried by 6.
You're getting tased. Not good. Not good. Drop the knife.
Idiot.
Drop the knife.
What
Drop
the
knife.
hell? You're getting tased.
Shoot it. .124 Hefner start. IMSA shots fired. Subject down.
Did he got shot, or he got stabbed?
You all right? You hit? I don't know. Are you hit?
Get that knife there.
No, you stay right there.
Did that officer get stabbed, Brian? He's limping.
No, I think he stepped in a hole or something, twisted his leg. He said muscle.
Down.
Okay.
Put the knife down.
Whatever he did, I missed it.
Who can go? We can't go. No, we can't. Put the knife down. Stop. Huh?
Now, guys, do you remember the other day we were looking at the one with the woman in the yard? She had the baseball bat and the pickaxe. When did everything really escalate? When that idiot hit her with the taser? When did this escalate? When that idiot hit him with the taser? That pisses him off. Keep your I had a taser on my utility belt for maybe a couple years, and I took it off and put it up. It was at my house. I never wore it again.
We don't know.
Now watch. As soon as he gets tased, that's when he rushes the police officer and gets shot.
All right, put the knife down. Why are you making such a big deal about this? Now, see, I disagree with that. And I know Brian's going to agree with me on this. This is just general practice. This is just how it works. This officer, before this other officer just pulled up, the officer is negotiating with this suspect. Everybody else, keep your mouth shut. Let him talk to this guy. Nobody else talks to him. This officer pulls up, and he immediately takes over the negotiation, and he's not even near the guy yet. I would have said, hey, shut up. Let me keep talking to this guy. He's already built a small rapport, not much, but a rapport with this guy. And then here comes Fat Albert wanting to jump in there and take over as soon as he gets to the scene. I don't give a shit if he's a supervisor or not, or whoever he is. Keep your mouth shut. Now, Brian, do you agree with that or no?
Yeah, I agree with you. They've already established the dialogue.
That's not like in the SOP, guys. That's not like you have to. That's just a general professional courtesy thing. That's not even the right word to use, but you just don't do it. I pull up to a scene, there's an officer talking to him. I'm there for backup. I'm not taking over the dialogue. It's crazy.
And this guy appears to be homeless. I mean,
right.
a 30-foot view. I'm just kind of standing here watching it. I'm saying, okay, this guy might be homeless. So if he's homeless, he's probably got some mental issues. Most homeless people have mental issues. So,
and that's another thing both officers need to think about. And secondly, since he's homeless, I want to know, hey, buddy, did you run out of your medication? Or you know, when was the last time you ate, man? Let's go get something to eat, man. Put the knife down. Let's go get something to eat. You need to talk to him that way. To me, I know he's got a knife, but we're going to go back to the guy in the car at the gas station. You got to think, just like Brian just said, and he's 100% accurate. This guy's look at his actions. He's mentally unstable. So you got to talk to him like how? Like a child. And talk about food. Ask him about his medication. Not, put the knife down, put the knife down. You know, that's a great command. But you don't just keep repeating the same thing because it's not working. Try something else. And Fat Albert over there jumping in the scene, taking over the negotiation, that screwed everything up. That's when everything escalated.
Drop that knife. Put it. Drop the knife, dude.
See, he's the one that tased him.
You're getting choked.
Now watch. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. 9 seconds it took him to rush that officer after he got tased. 9 seconds.
And he just got sprayed with pepper spray.
Who did?
That officer's camera, he just sprayed pepper spray. See it in his hand?
Oh, yeah, I saw it in his hand when he came up, but I don't know why they'd even have pepper spray out.
Put the knife down.
Yeah, right after he got tased, he sprayed him.
Put the knife down.
Damn.
Who can go? We can't go. No, we can't. Put the knife down.
Correct it, Shane. Now, see this officer right here with the mask on? He ain't saying a word. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
Put the knife down.
See, Dave, right there, extra cash and gold. That's where you need to go to get the money to go to the beauty shop. Dave Ranica. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Hey, drop the knife, dude. Drop the knife.
What are you doing?
Drop that knife. Drop the knife, dude. Hey, don't come near me. Drop the knife. Drop the knife.
What an idiot.
Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop
To
the
tase
knife.
that guy in that big ass jacket. Guys, look, when you certify on Taser, they tell you all this stuff. Be observant of what the suspect that you're fixing to tase is wearing. Didn't they do that with you, Brian?
Yeah, they sure did.
And I can't remember. It was either a 4-hour class or I think it was a 4-hour class and then an hour outside standing in line letting everybody get tased that's in the class. It could have been an 8-hour class. I just don't remember. It's so long ago. It's 2006 when I got certified on it. The man with the knife. Do you remember, Brian? Was it 4 hours? That's just for my knowledge. I can't remember if it was 4 hours or 8 hours.
Man, they did my pepper spray and my taser all at once. So,
oh, shit.
Yeah, I got double whammied all in one day. So,
no, I got certified on pepper spray in '96. So I didn't have to do that. Oh my God, I feel sorry for you, man. And you're still alive to tell the story.
Oh yeah, I didn't mind pepper spray. It sucked, but I hated that taser. I've still got the video, and I don't think I'll ever share it. But yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, General says, okay, 4 hours. Now, see, I'd hell of a lot rather get tased 10 times than get pepper sprayed once. That pepper spray, man, that was rough. Of course, I say that, but I mean, if it was a real choice, I don't know.
Yeah, as long as you remember when you take a shower to bend over so it doesn't.
Yeah,
you're good. You're good. You're golden.
Nobody told us that. You know, I'm just taking a normal shower, and here I am getting pepper sprayed in my shower again. Now, see, right there, guys. Right there. That's unjustified right there. He's running away. You cannot shoot that man in the back. He's no longer a threat. Do you agree with that, Brian?
Yeah, they shouldn't have shot him in the back. Yeah.
When that guy was rushing that officer, he was justified in unloading his clip on that guy until he stopped. But once he cleared that officer and took off running, no way. He's no longer, the threat is over. At that point, you can't use deadly force. And that's when they got him. That's the shot that got him, was the one in the back. That's so wrong.
I don't know. Are you hit?
Wait, I want to see what happened to this officer. Hold on. Where's he at? No, he's limping there. Oh, right there. When he was backing up, he twisted his you know how your ankle, you go sideways? That's what he did.
You all right? You hit? I don't know.
Yeah, me too, Deshane. Go ahead and tase me. I don't want no pepper spray.
Right there.
Of course, you know what? A taser, I don't know how Brian feels, but when they didn't hit us with the prongs, they hit us with the gun. I still felt it tingling in my bones and muscles the next day. I still felt it in my fingers, and I don't know. It was bad.
No, I was shot in the back.
Oh my God! With the prongs?
Yes. Yeah.
Why did they make you do that?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to talk to the supers. But
That
yeah,
is crazy.
They shot me in the back, and yep.
They have to get the prongs out of your skin.
Yeah, they just grab a hold of them and pull them out. But it's like, after the initial shock, I mean, you're numb. It's numb anyway, and it doesn't really, you don't feel it.
Damn. They hit us in the side with the gun, that no cartridge in the taser, right? And they just, it's like a stun gun. Well, not a stun gun on steroids. But you can put the cartridge in there and shoot the prongs, or you can take the cartridge out and you can still hit them with it. And that's how we got it, was on the side.
Yeah, now some of them got shot in the back, and then they ran up and stuck it in their butt cheek or their leg to show how the difference with the prongs and the gun at the same time, how it locks everybody up. So, yeah.
Man, I'd have took a warrant out on that instructor if he'd have done all that to me. Assault against a police officer. Holy shit. We got hit once. And guys, my knees were non-existent. As soon as he touched me with that thing, I was like, I don't remember falling. I do not remember hitting the ground. I just remember being on the ground and in a lot of pain. So, yeah, Pat felt it the next day. Yeah, I'm a man's man, Dave.
The funniest part is watching the other officers' face.
Oh, yeah.
To listen to them scream with such high-pitched screams. When I got tased, I never made a sound. Not one sound, but because I couldn't. I was all locked up. But
yeah, I didn't make a sound either. But I was like the 9th one in line. Well, there wasn't a line, guys. We were just standing in a group telling war stories and making fun of the guy that's getting tased. There was no line, like a lunch line or nothing. But when it came my turn, I'm like, oh, shit. Man, I've been making fun of these guys, and watch me piss my pants, and I'll get shit about it for the next month. I'll have diapers in my damn locker. That was my fear. Pissing my pants, and like, holy shit. Because I drank a lot of coffee, right? So I kept going into the shack, which is, we were out like in this, well, where we certifying our weapons, but anyway, we call it the shack, and I kept going in there using the restroom because I didn't want to pee my pants when he hit me with that taser.
Yeah, they told us, make sure you use the restroom before you get tased.
Yeah, they told us that too. But, you know, even if you don't feel like you got to go pee, when you get hit with that taser, all your muscles, you have no control.
And so to answer David's question real quick, he says you felt it the next day. I felt it for several days afterwards. My muscles in my shoulders ached.
Absolutely. But the next day, it felt like I had just come off the ground. Over the next 4 or 5 days, you could still, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, stick your hand in a light socket with a bobby pin. You're still going to, that doesn't even really compare, but you'll still feel it the next day. It's just that tingling, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You just go get certified on it. Come back and talk to us.
And it's a full 5 seconds, too.
Yeah, 5 seconds. The advantage, though, to have the prongs is if you can get the prong stuck in the suspect, to hit him again, you don't have to use another cartridge. You can just press the trigger, and it'll put another jolt in him till the battery wears out. But when you use the gun, you just have to stick it to him and keep pulling the trigger. So there's an advantage to the prongs, but like here, you got to make sure he's either no shirt or a T-shirt, something thin that it's going to penetrate. Why this guy, if he's certified on a taser, why he ever tried to tase that guy with that Eskimo jacket on is beyond me. I would have never tried that. And neither would Brian. I like having this backup, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy.
No, it doesn't make any sense to shoot someone with all that thin clothing. It's kind of like, like I've said before, it's like wiping before you poop. It just don't make sense.
Absolutely. Might as well hit him with rubber bullets. With that jacket, all he's going to do is hear it. It's not going to affect him. Now, guys, let me clear this up. I'm talking about rubber bullets like I've got an experience at it. I don't. We never had rubber bullets. I've never used rubber bullets, never shot a rubber bullet. I don't know what I'm talking about. But from the videos and stuff I've seen in the war stories I've heard, I had a buddy with GBI, which is your Georgia Bureau of Investigation, out of Georgia. He used to work with us, and he went to work for GBI. And he was telling us about the rubber bullets. Because they were like, at that time, this is like going back to, I don't know, 2003 or 4. They were a big fan of these rubber bullets. And they got, GBI's pretty much got away from them. Because the war stories they said, I mean, people rely on them like the taser, and then officers are getting hurt. He felt it like a week later. I got certified in 2006, but I don't remember if I felt it a week later. I don't think it was that long.
I definitely felt it for several days. That's why I said that. Screw that. I'd rather get pepper sprayed, because usually by the next day I'm good.
Yeah, absolutely. What happened here? Okay, there we go. Let me bring this down and get rid of that one. Guys, any questions? I felt it for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, see, that was me. I'm going by memory, which is not accurate with me. I'd say 2 or 3, 4 days. But each day was a little less, but you still, you're like, you're not 100%. But we got tased, and not that night, but the next night I had to go on duty. My back hurt more than everything. Your back? No, it was my hands that ached me the most. I don't know why. I guess it affects everybody differently. What hurt the worst on you, Brian?
Because I got shot in my shoulders, like down my shoulder blade area, and the spread was like to the furthest of my shoulder blades. I felt it across my back and my upper back.
Oh, I bet.
Just locked right up.
But you got the prongs in your back, though. That's why.
Yes. Yeah.
I got hit in the side, but my hands, both my hands were like achy. Like I had severe arthritis even back then. Yeah, it's not a good thing, guys. But the reason they make us do that, to get sprayed, to get tased, so the officer knows what it feels like before they just go out there and start using unnecessary force. That's the reason for it. And if you're not certified on it, you can't use it.
Yeah, Deshane said that his dad, with the pepper spray, had almost no effect on him. Wow.
I have never met nobody like that. I've never met a person that pepper spray did not affect. Even people that's high on drugs. You take their eyesight and their breathing away, they're going down on their knees. A taser, if they're high on drugs, they're not going to feel it. They're just going to keep coming at you. Wow. Have you ever met anybody like that, Brian, where you pepper sprayed him and it had no effect?
No, we sprayed one guy one time with that foam. Like you said, he just wiped it. He wiped it away and then just looked at us, and that's what. Uh-oh.
That was how my guy did, but he took it and threw it at me in my face. So after he threw it in my face, I don't know what he did. I cannot be a witness to nothing. My eyes were closed and I was gasping for air.
Yep.
Top in the UK only carry radios. Wow.
I just always use that pepper gel.
Yeah, I'm going to get some of that from my wife. I want her to have a can of that. All right, guys, this next video, the cops in the UK only carry radios. I know, the cops in the UK, they have to say, stop, or I'll say stop again. They have no authority there. It's crazy. Because I assure you, the criminals got guns, and they didn't get it legally. So, all right, guys, here we go. This is a nurse gets arrested for not allowing blood draw without a warrant. I wonder what that's going to be about. That's interesting. This might be boring. If it is, I'll shut it off. Now, see, I never did the tear gas. Did you ever do tear gas, Brian? Why would he have to get certified on tear gas, DeShane?
No, I never used tear gas. No,
that's a SWAT thing, guys, I'm sure. But I never had to get, that was never even brought up. I'd be like, okay, I don't need to be certified on that. That's good. I got my pepper spray. I'm good. Yeah, General, you can post it. Oh, he was in the Army. Okay, that makes sense. See, I'd like to know what's going on. Okay, we got a view of the hospital. Now what's going on?
So why is it weird now? You know?
I've had run into something similar, but it they ended up considering. I've never gone this far.
It's worse for boss.
Oh, she's been talking to him on the phone.
Why would they need the nurse to... Why would they need to draw blood from the nurse? Unless they think she's under the influence of something.
As far as I know,
But, I mean, that would be up to their administration at the hospital, not... Yeah, let me read the... Oh, shit, that's a book. Never mind. I don't read that well. Bad idea, Dave. You're still pissed about the beauty salon.
I'm recording just
So nice.
Yeah, but if it's like a blood test for, like, say, DUI drugs or DUI alcohol, the suspect's already been read implied consent. And if he's consented, then she doesn't need a warrant to draw blood. I mean, that's the only reason we went there to get blood is from a DUI, drugs or alcohol. Usually alcohol, we just use the breathalyzer, but...
This can't be the first time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So... I mean, it seriously can't be the first time we have to drop blood on somebody. It's unconscious. I mean, this has to happen all the time. So... I don't know.
3 or 4 times in the gold pod alone. Oh, upstairs, yep. Yeah.
Where's he at right
Thank you, Cindy.
Oh. So did he cause... Did he kill somebody?
We don't know about it. They just called us because he was trying to threaten their register, so that's why
well,
we're trying to keep the peace.
Sure.
No. General. No. If I read implied consent and he refuses blood, then I still charge him with DUI drugs. And he's going to lose it under implied consent law. He's going to lose his license for a year, period. The only thing he can apply for is a hardship license to get back and forth to work. That's it. He can refuse. If he's involved in an accident and I want blood and he refuses, he just lost his license for a year without question. And 30 days in jail, by the way. So No, you don't take them to the hospital after they've refused implied consent and say, I'm going to take blood anyway. I mean, is Tennessee law the same way, Brian?
Yeah, if they refuse, then they refuse, and that's a charge.
Yeah, you charge with it, but you don't take them to the hospital and say, "Oh, no, we're going to draw blood anyway," and then the nurse is going to say, "We need a warrant," because you're going to have a warrant to draw blood after he's refused implied consent. So he doesn't have to consent. That's his right. I just charge him with it anyway, and I put that in my incident report, and I charge him with refusal. Let the judge work it out.
At what point do they understand they're violating the law?
So I'm going to fast forward it because I don't want to watch this guy think. It's exhausting watching this guy try to think of something. Damn, well, we got all these officers. Is there there might be a prisoner that's in prison that's here at the hospital with all these officers there? No. Just the security from the prison would be there.
I think that's hospital security.
No, that one guy that they just passed he was in full uniform as a police officer. I can't tell what this guy is by his patch. Oh, after 4 minutes? Okay, I'm at 4 minutes and 47 seconds, Dave.
So I printed this off. This is what I was told to print off. Brad, I'm just putting on speaker so you can. So I have this. It says obtaining blood samples for police enforcement from patients suspected to be under the influence. Okay, this was something that you guys agreed to with this hospital. The three things that allow us to do that are if you have an electronic warrant, patient consent, or patient under arrest, and neither of those things. The patient can't consent. He's told me repeatedly that he doesn't have a warrant, and the patient is not under arrest. So I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. That's all. So.
Okay, so I take it without those in place, I'm not going to get blood. Is that? Am I fair to surmise that?
This is very interesting to me.
I don't know. I have no idea why he's blaming me. I'm just representing.
So my question is, why is the suspect not under arrest? So then how are they got him at the hospital to draw blood? You can't say you're not under arrest, you're just being detained, and then take him to the hospital for blood.
It sounds like to me he's unconscious too.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, from what they were saying.
But even if he's unconscious, then why would they not have him under arrest with all these officers there? Of course, I don't know what's going on, guys. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't waste my time at the hospital trying to get blood on somebody if I hadn't placed them under arrest and they were my prisoner. Would you, Brian?
No, I mean, they said he's not. She said, you don't have any of these three criteria. Right. The officer stood right there and says, so I'm not getting my blood test. And she's talking to a supervisor, it sounds like, on the phone.
At this point, I agree with the nurse. Of course, that's without all the information. But if the officers are not, you got all these officers there, or security, whatever they are, that's there, place the man under arrest if he's that valuable of a suspect that everybody's got to be there, then he needs to be under arrest and she can take the blood if he's unconscious.
I would agree with that.
But I agree with the nurse at this point. They don't have if he's unconscious, he still has constitutional rights. And we can't just draw blood just because he's unconscious, unless he's under arrest. Wow.
Oh, please.
No, we're done. No, we're done.
Wait, what happened? Wait. I can't hear what's going on the phone.
Oh, please.
No, we're done. No, we're done. You're arrested.
Hey.
We're done.
Sir, I had a
No,
Hey.
What in the hell?
Hey.
Assaulting me!
Hey.
You're assaulting me! Stop! Stop!
Somebody needs to talk some sense into that officer, because he's wrong.
I'll hold your phone.
There's nothing wrong! Take my phone!
Yeah, he just let his temper get the best of him. That one officer walked up behind him and was trying to stop talking.
Yeah, he's trying to de-escalate.
Hey.
Why is he so angry?
That's fine. Okay? I'm leaving here. With her.
Tell Brad to have it.
Anybody who
That's my
wants to
manager.
prevent that, that's your option.
Now, see, what he's going to try to arrest her for is obstruction. I'm real sure. That's about the only charge, because she won't take the blood. But like Brian said, this officer, he looks like he's a long-time veteran of the police department. He's an older guy. You never well, let me not say that because I'm going to put my foot in my mouth. But it's not a good idea to let your temper, base your decisions. We've all done it. I've been there, done that. It's never a good idea, though. These criminals will piss you off sometimes. But she wasn't doing anything but holding her phone, and her supervisor was talking to this guy over the phone. And then he went after her. I totally disagree. But I don't have all the facts. Brian, what do you think, buddy?
I agree with you, and you got to remember working relationship with the hospital staff, just like EMTs and paramedics. I mean, in firefighting, you got to have a working relationship with these people. And when you do this here without stepping back and thinking about what you're going to do first, this is kind of crazy right here. Yeah.
Because see, here's the thing, guys. What if 2 nights from now he gets shot, comes into the emergency room, and she's the attending nurse? Brian's right. We always had a great relationship between EMT, the doctors, the nurses at the emergency room. We didn't know any of them upstairs that showed up during the day, but we dealt with the people in the emergency room all the time, and we had a great relationship. So he just put a damper on it because of his temper, but I still don't understand why he got so mad and went after the nurse. So.
He will be taking me down.
Yep, absolutely, DeShane. This is crazy.
So, take me out for place. I have hospital administration coming.
What in the hell? That officer over here does not agree with what this guy's doing. She was just telling her what the law says.
What is happening?
William, how you doing, man? Joe Harris. Welcome, buddy. Hey, guys, don't forget to like my video if you don't mind, and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Thank you. That's what I'd like to know. Now, this guy's like a supervisor. Look at his vehicle. His patrol unit's a slick top, all black. Well, I don't have all the facts, guys, to really say right, wrong, or indifferent, but that nurse didn't do anything in what I saw to get arrested, because what she quoted is absolutely correct. If he's not under arrest, you can't just go in there, I want blood from that person. Well, just walk up and down the hall and just request blood from everybody in the hospital then.
What's your badge number, sir?
Yeah, I agree with Joe Harris. He said it won't stand up.
No, it ain't going to stand up.
It ain't going to stand up.
And then the hospital may launch a lawsuit against the police department, and now you got a bunch of politics now involved. The hospital against the police department. That's not a good thing.
You want them? You don't want it?
I would pull this guy off the side and say, man, what are you doing?
Well, I can put it on your lap or...
She's doing her job.
You don't want it.
Somebody wanted that. Hi, sir.
Cindy said, hey, Brian, enjoy having you on.
Well, I need to talk to you first, and then I'll talk to her.
Okay. Hi, this is Brad, the supervisor again. Hey, they have arrested Eburn.
Thank you, Cindy.
I have the officer right
Yeah, Cindy said she's enjoy having you on. Cindy Joyner. Remember the one you thought you knew?
Yeah, because I went to school with a girl named Cindy Joyner, and when I saw that name, oh, wait a minute, small world.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, man. You can also bring YouTube up on your phone. Oh, you can't? Okay.
Hey, can you give him a second? He will talk to you. I can promise you that. Give him a second.
You know, I think the guy was picked on because of his haircut. Just saying.
Is that what she put him down because of his haircut?
No, I was just saying, look at his haircut.
Oh, yeah.
He might better just shave the rest of it off.
I would.
That's kind of mean. Sorry.
No, that's not mean. He looked better just be bald-headed. He's trying to hold on to every little last string of hair he's got there. I'm surprised he don't own a sports car for his POV. That officer overreacted, in my opinion, too, Deshane.
Now, had you taken the officer up, you could have had a trouble.
Not an issue me taking it up. I'm also obligated to my patient to protect them.
Okay, the person that you're trying to protect is the victim in a fatal crash. Okay, we are trying to ascertain if he has anything in his system or anything, but
He's already, from Logan, he's already been given medication to keep him comfortable. So any of that information would be a moot point.
no, because
that's not up to me.
the hospital records will clear that on the levels that are given. Okay, you're trying. No, you're trying.
But that's not going to help me.
You're
I'm
trying to
just being.
legal defense.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm being told what to do and what my.
Okay.
I've been told.
And what I'm trying to tell you is, we wanted blood from this guy. Now, I have talked to people, and there's probably a much better solution that we could have come to. Okay, but all we had to do was get the blood. Okay, and my point is, there are civil. If we're breaking the law, if we're doing wrong, okay.
Just listen to him.
Listen to me. If we're doing wrong, there are civil remedies. Okay, it's called fruits of the poisonous tree. If we took this blood illegally, it all goes away. All right. So there's civil remedies if we make a mistake. What I'm telling you is, we are not making mistakes. Okay. I've done this for 22 plus years. I know what the law is when it comes to search and seizure. All right. And what you have done, because your bosses are telling you to, has been to prevent this officer who was called out to do a job to do his job. That's obstructing of justice. Okay?
Yeah, obstruction of justice is what he said.
But you're succeeding. That's the problem. Okay? And so what we want to do is, tell me this. Is it practice for the hospital to draw? Did he come in unconscious?
Did he come in unconscious? That's what I want to know.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Okay. But see, do you take blood from him? As soon as they come in, right? Okay. I understand that. Okay. If I knew that beforehand, I would have just told Logan to come and get a warrant and access that blood that you guys have already drawn. Okay? But this is stuff that we can discuss, not when you're telling me, no, I'm not going to do it. Well, you did. When I tried to explain my point, you said it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not letting you go up there.
But she was being all cocky, is what they're saying.
And I'm telling you, no.
And I just wanted to clarify it with both my house supervisors here and the people that were telling me that information.
Is this person, do you know, is this person a resident of Utah that we're trying to get blood from?
I have no idea.
That's another problem, okay? So why are you involved in this? You don't have anything to do with this.
Because I was in charge of this and he was admitted.
Now, I do agree with that. I don't know why she's involved in it.
I can give it to her.
But you're not trying to understand. You're trying to sell a dream. That's all you're doing. Because I'm trying to explain stuff.
Brian, do you understand what's going on here? Because I'm still not understanding why a 22-year veteran would say that what they're doing is right. I'm missing something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused. She's just following what her supervisors were
following
telling
protocol.
her to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that officer, I mean, the way he went about it, there's you always got different ways, but that avenue that he did, where he got angry and went after her, grabbed her.
Yep.
That
in
was
front of
definitely
everybody.
Yeah.
I'd have been saying, let's go outside and talk. Come on out here, and then I'd have put her under arrest if if it was justified. Yeah.
Now anybody that was around him, they're going to question his integrity on everything.
Yep. But guys, here's where my confusion lies. What the nurse was saying with the 3 things that you need. I've heard that before. I know that's a fact, even in Georgia. I don't know what state this is, but you have to have one of those 3 things to get blood. If he's unconscious, you don't have consent, they don't have a warrant, and he's not under arrest. But this 22-year veteran sitting there talking to her like she's still wrong, like she did something wrong. She can't take blood. Like she said, her responsibility is to her patient, not the police officers. So I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
And all I'm hearing is, well, I can't. No. And I'm trying to tell you, I understand that is the policy position, but your policy doesn't affect my legal standing to do so.
Sir, yes, there are people coming, and I have Tracy's coming, Brad is coming, Colleen is coming. Sir, I have the hospital privacy officer on the phone with me right now.
And what does she know?
I am back. All right, right along with officers of the law. Let's see. She probably just enjoys helping people. I'm sure she still works there. Special burn in them if you ask. Wait, people in the health field has a special burn. You ask me. Yeah, right along with officers of the law. Okay, I'm already caught up. Brian, are you still there, Brian?
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I was talking to these guys. They looked it up, and she sued them for $500,000.
Good.
Well, she settled for $500,000. I think that's cool.
$500,000.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of change.
That was an unlawful arrest, though. I mean, I don't know what law the guy that was a 22-year veteran was quoting, but I know what my rights are as a police officer to get blood from somebody. And if it was that important, all they had to do was place him under arrest. Even if he's unconscious, they could say, okay, he's under arrest, and then get blood. I don't understand what the problem was, or who the suspect was, or if it's that important, place him under arrest.
Oh, David said the cop was fired. Well.
Oh, well, I hate that, but I mean.
And the lieutenant was demoted.
They were wrong, guys. That nurse was absolutely correct. Yeah. And if it was that big of a deal, I go back to the same thing. Place him under arrest. So evidently it wasn't that big of a deal if they had no reason to arrest him. They had no probable cause whatsoever to arrest the guy, then you can't just draw blood. And if he's unconscious, you can't read him implied consent. So you're not going to get consent to take his blood. We still live in America. We have constitutional rights. And that's what that nurse was trying to tell them.
And there's HIPAA laws in place, too.
Absolutely. At least in Oregon. What? I couldn't believe the other officer backed him or tried. Well, the one young officer went behind him when he was trying to place her in cuffs and whispered something in his ear. I'm saying he'd be like, hey, man, wait, back off. So
it's a social media nightmare.
Oh, my God. That's, even if the officers were right, 100%, you don't place a nurse that's on duty under arrest. You're going to rely on them to doctor you back to health if you get hurt. Like Brian said earlier about the rapport between the fire department and the EMT, you got to have that or nothing's going to work. We never had a crossword with any of the EMT, fire department, or hospital staff. Not one crossword. It's crazy. But anyway, that wasn't a good video to show, guys. I apologize. Blame Dave. He's the one that sent it to me. It's all Dave's fault. Let's put it in Dave's lap. Don't tell everybody though, Brian. We'll just throw it in Dave's lap.
Oh, okay. So we should just nickname him Damn It Dave?
Damn it, Dave. Damn it, Dave. That's his new nickname every time he gives me some shit video. Damn it, Dave. Maybe I need to assign this task to Cindy. I mean, the other night he gets me banned off my damn live stream because he sends me a A&E video. And now he gives me some lame ass, there's a war going on between the hospital and the sheriff's department, or the police department. What the hell? Damn it, Dave. See,
he's gonna smack you.
Yeah, he's pissed off still about the beauty supply thing back at the other video. Okay, there's no sound, but it'll come up as soon as they turn the dash cam sound on. To me, this looks like Texas. I don't know where it is, but it looks like Texas to me. The trees and the way look, I could be way off, but it just looks like Texas. We're talking about Dave Rainica, Joe. He's in the chat. He's my moderator. Damn it, Dave. Guys, I'm sorry. This is dash cam shows wild police chase with stolen flatbed hauling forklift. And hopefully in this video, there's no medical staff involved. Dave.
Let's see if they do try to do a pit.
Oh, yeah. Pit him right here. Yeah, this is if that goes around underneath the bridge. Of course, LA does that too, but. Here, guys, I'm curious on where this is. Hold on. No, it's South Florida. It's not Texas. It's South Florida. Oh! What's he trying to do? Damage his patrol unit? What's this guy doing? I know what he's doing. He's trying to get around that traffic. Hey, guys, you remember why I said you don't shoot the tires? This would be an exception if you can get your supervisor to clear it. Thank you, General. I appreciate it, buddy. I would not want to get in that 1080 with this guy. He's got the advantage. Damn. Oh, maybe not. That thing is like fishy. It's like... Yeah, pity. Yeah, go ahead and pity. Go ahead and try that. Of course, with how loose it is back there, it might work. He's got, well, no, there's a forklift on the back. Oh yeah, more lug nuts always win. He's gonna lose control of that thing if he keeps fishtailing it like that. We have no idea, Cindy, why he's being chased. I don't know. They didn't tell us what the probable cause was or what he did. Yeah, that's possible. But you're gonna, man, it's gonna damage the hell out of your patrol unit. But that's okay. I mean, you got to put the safety of the civilians up front. ahead of the damage to the patrol unit. Oh, is it stolen? Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Wild police chase with stolen flatbed hauling forklift.
Friend Robbie.
This just happened, guys, on April 22nd.
Friend Robbie, friend Josh. I can read it off.
You can't hear it? Yeah, it's real low.
Fucking shoot him. He's right through. He's right through.
Yeah, there's not a lot to hear except the background of the engine and the pops of the bullets hitting the van. Instant karma and police justice. They were under attack. It was an armored car, Cindy, and they were under attack. They were trying to rob the armored car, but this was in another country. So it doesn't look like a Wells Fargo armored car. The attempted robbers got caught and the two guys in the video were fine. Okay, good. Excellent, General. I want to see this brake check thing gone wrong. You guys want to see that one? Let's go. Oh, there. Yeah, driving up. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. I thought. Okay. All right. So this one is police cam video shows arrest. Okay, this is the one we were going to watch before Damn It Dave came in and rudely interrupted us with some, roller coaster ride inside of an armored car. Dave's the only one that knows what was going on. All right, guys, here we go. Now we can hear.
Man, take a seat back in the car, please. Take a seat back in your vehicle, please. Okay, man.
Didn't ask where you were going.
I need to take a seat back in the car.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not joking. You see your driver's license? You're being stopped.
Some people really believe they're above the law. City council members, all that,
But I'm already stopped, so technically can you stop me? Because you didn't pull me over because I parked.
You only, ma'am, you were about to go inside without a wallet, so I know you were only coming here because you know I was coming to pull you over.
Mm-hmm.
I can absolutely stop you if you've already parked, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let me see your driver's license. All right, take a seat back in your car so we can close the door.
Mm-hmm.
Put your feet back in the car so I can close the door, please. Okay, ma'am, stand up for me, okay?
No. No, why are you touching me? Oh my God.
His probable cause is he's going to charge her with refusal to comply. Everything he kept telling her to do, she was just ignoring. And guys, you don't have to let him sign a traffic ticket. You can take him in and have him do a bond. I mean, it's stupid, but you can if they refuse. But it didn't even get that far.
Stop resisting.
Oh my God.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting right now. Get out of the car.
I'm getting out. Let me get out. Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Get out of the car now.
Do not touch me?
Oh
Really?
my God.
Well, you're not listening. You're still resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you doing this to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
She's resisting.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God.
I'm about to tase you.
Leave me alone.
You serious? You can't keep that little girl down?
Will you let me get down, please?
Get down.
I'm pissing off the stop. Are you... Oh my God, I'm
Put your hands behind your back.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, yeah,
Are
right.
you serious? God.
Don't stand up.
I'm not trying to stand up. I'm trying to put my
Oh, yes,
hands
she
behind my
is.
back. Are you serious?
Yep, absolutely, Joe. And she just won the grand prize. What do you think, Brian, about what's going on?
Yeah, all she had to do was comply with what he was saying. He keeps going back to just do what they say. We've got special handcuffs. They're hinged handcuffs for folks like that.
Yeah, that's what I used. Unless it was a big old boy, then I had the double cuff. But I used the hinge cuffs.
Yeah, I've got a pair of each. That's what I use.
I do too.
For special folks like that.
Yeah. She was an idiot. She acted like she didn't have to do anything. Probably because she's a school teacher in Austin. She don't have to do all that. She's important.
There goes that teaching career.
Yep.
She agreed that I could pull her over.
Because I would not charge her for resisting.
Well, I told her to sit back down, and I kept telling her to get back in, to close your doors. No. I said, all right. I'm just going to handcuff her in the car. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, it was a traffic stop. But here's the problem. He was behind her, and she pulled off and parked there because he was behind her. She wasn't actually going to this spot. That's what he told her. That she pulled in there because she knew I was behind you, and you didn't want to get pulled over.
All right, you hurt, injured?
No, I'm good.
Yep, just comply, and you're good. That would eliminate about 98% of all shootings, officer-involved shootings, if they just comply.
Yeah, there's a video camera, but you got stopped by the police. I mean, stop.
Man, I knew. Yeah, I'm good.
I'd impound that damn vehicle, too. Well, he didn't have to impound it. He could lock it up and leave it right there. I don't know what she wants to do with it, but I'd go ahead and impound it.
Did you see what happened?
I just seen her resisting the whole time when I came through here down here. So.
Yeah, if you're a witness, if you don't mind hanging around, are you going in the window?
Why do you need a witness? You got it on cam.
A gang meeting at 1 o'clock. So
okay.
That makes no sense. Brian, does that make sense to you?
No.
I wouldn't ask for a witness. I don't need his statement. I got it all on my dash cam. That makes no sense, guys, why he'd say, oh, you a witness? I'd rather have the video than a witness.
Yeah,
General says he can't hear me.
Oh, really? Hold on. Let's see. No, you're not muted or anything. Guys, can everybody hear Brian? You can't hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, I'm coming through. Say something, Brian.
Yes. Yep. I'm here.
Yeah, I see it going through, so I don't know what's stopping it. Did that just start? I can hear Brian. Joe saying I can hear both of you. Okay. So, Cindy, I can now. Okay. All right, good. I didn't do anything.
I never hit her. I didn't want to hit her, man. But she was fighting pretty good.
Oh, yes, she was.
Those are hers, yeah.
I couldn't tell. I didn't hear what you said on the radio.
I was really inside the car fighting with her.
And I need one at HEB, and I could tell right then you were June didn't know.
I said I need one at Wendy's. I don't know what it came across as.
That's what it came across. I need to
This is your fault, by the way. You jinxed me.
Hey,
go ahead and search that vehicle.
Could have gone home in the rain. Did you ever get her identified?
Yeah, I did. Her ID somewhere. It's up here.
Can you run her for you?
Yeah. She was pretty far up ahead of me. I had to I had to hit my lights and sirens, go through a couple of intersections. As I came up behind her, she hit the turn lane right here real quick and zipped into here and jumped out of the car. So I walked up and said, hey, can you stop, take you back in the car, you're being pulled over. She kind of argues a little bit, like, yeah, you're being stopped for speed, I need to see your driver's license, take your seat back in the car. She kind of hesitates to do all that. She starts arguing that I'm already pulled over, you can't pull me over, can you do that? I said, yeah, I can. And she's trying to say, well, I'm just eat. And I said, well, you were walking that way, but you didn't have your wallet with you. When I asked you for your ID, you had to go dig underneath your seat for your wallet. So I think you could pull me because you know I was going to pull you over. And anyway, she sits back down. So before I go back to the car, hey, put your feet back in, so I close the door. So I go do what I need to do. She tells me no. I tell her a couple times. She tells me no. So I'm not going to take the chance of her trying to walk off or do whatever. So I go to grab her to put her handcuffs secure in the car because she's not being cooperative, and she just starts fighting. I mean, she yanked the arm away and went towards the passenger side. So I just grabbed
the
her.
video.
I didn't know what she was doing. And she was holding on to the steering wheel the entire time. I finally got her yanked out. Once we got out of the car, she took a swing at me. She missed. But as she swinging, I saw her coming, so I just threw her down. We got on the ground. I didn't want to hit her, so we just kept kind of wrestling. She kept getting back up. I had to slam her back down again. I grabbed my big cuffs. She slipped out of those, so I had to just hold her down. The entire time she's saying stand back up, telling them with Taser. All I did the entire time was pick her up, slam her a couple times, and just try to pull her arms out. I didn't want to hit her, man. It's just a little bitty thing, but she put up a good little fight. I finally got her in handcuffs, and we started walking, and she starts trying to yank away again. So I jacked her arms up over her head and held her there until I got my door open. And secure her in the car. She started kicking the door, trying to close it, and she's just been going nuts. She's been back.
Still inside?
Yeah,
I thought you needed something. Okay. We'll talk to you. So have you ever done a clean sweep of the police where y'all just clear out all of the police system and then start all over? With the police department?
Look, I wouldn't be having a conversation with her. I don't care what she says back there. I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to ask nothing of her. I'm not going to. No, she's going to sit back there and talk to herself. She's going to sit back there and try to justify what she did, or she's going to be raising. I don't care what she does. I'm not going to talk to her. If I'm not going to question her and ask her where she's coming from, where was she going to, anything like that to solve some kind of crime, I don't need to have a conversation with her. I never did. I don't care what they say. Brian, are you the same way, or did you carry on conversations, or I didn't?
No, I was one if they were in the back faster station just so I didn't have to listen to them.
Exactly. Did you ever have a dog run out in front of you like a deer on the way with a 1095 in the back seat? You had to hit your brakes really hard because they were running their mouth?
Yeah, I really don't want to go there.
I think we called it a screen check.
Well, there's back mountain roads here, windy, curvy roads, a lot of wildlife.
You can't help it.
Yeah,
you just can't help it. You don't want to hit a deer or anything. You have to slam on the brakes really, really hard. And, oh, I'm sorry. Did you hit your forehead into the cage? I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry.
Really can't do those things like that now.
No, we didn't do it on purpose.
No.
I mean, that would not be professional, ladies and gentlemen. You can't do that. But
Correct.
I'm not going to hit a dog, and I'm not going to hit a deer.
Fortunately, I've never been a part of it. You said fortunately or unfortunately? Yeah.
I like it when they said, I'll pay your salary. Great. You're the sumbitch I've been looking for. I need a raise.
Throw them a nickel and say, here you go, here's your...
I do. So how do you find out? Let me ask you this. Do you believe it goes both ways? I believe it does. I do. I do too. But I believe that, I'm not gonna lie, I believe that Caucasians has more supremacy over black people.
Oh, she's playing the race card.
They have more rights. And a lot more people.
Caucasian has more rights, she said.
Black people because of everything. Honestly, what they're trying to do is they're trying to wipe out the... Why are so many people afraid of black people? That's what I want to figure out. Because I'm not a bad black person. I can give you a really good idea why it might be that way. Why? Violent tendencies. And I want you to think about that. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying that I can prove it or nothing.
I would be having this conversation. It's a waste of time. I don't know why he's doing it.
When you hear about stuff like that,
sit back there and shut up. That's what I tell him. Shut up.
The black community is being violent. That's why a lot of the white people are afraid, and I don't blame them. There's some guys I look at, I know it's my job to deal with them, and I know it's probably going to go ugly, but that's the way it goes.
Do you ever feel
some of them, because of their appearance and whatnot, some of them are very intimidating.
Do you ever...
See, this conversation that this officer's having with her is irrelevant. It doesn't make any sense to me why any officer would do that. Everything he says, she's going to try to tell her attorney what he said and how he acted and all that. And no, just sit back here and shut up.
Wonder, could we quite possibly...
She's going to go tell her attorney, oh, he said he's scared of black people. Because he said, some people are scared. But she's going to twist it. I don't know why he's doing that.
I'm not saying, by no means am I saying that there is no racism. Because I know there is. And everybody knows there is. And, I can throw that card just as easy as everybody else can. It doesn't do me a bit of good. I'm not going to.
This is a school teacher, right? This is who we trust to teach our children.
Who's being racist and who's not?
Great.
To be honest with you, it's a matter of the opinion of the person digging into it.
My question, how do y'all know?
I wouldn't have this conversation. This is just crazy.
Well, trust me, there's a 4-hour psych exam you got to go through. 4 hours of psychological testing that you go through prior to being hired. So yeah, there's still a lot to do.
So do you think maybe later on they build a certain type?
Do I think what?
Later on they build a certain type of image about certain people after working, and they become racist?
I'm sure they.
That's a school teacher, ladies and gentlemen, that's teaching our children. Great, or she was. She probably won't have a job after that. Oh, let's get off of that. I don't want to get in any kind of... Any questions, guys? Let's go over here to my little room. I like my little room over here. I'm so sick of that BS. Don't forget, correct me if I'm wrong, but the wallet... Back. They only sniffed about 7 places. Saved me some time. Let's see, the general. They are a great honor, but damn, do they get me very... Absolutely, it's a great honor. Every one of them. Yeah, you guys know that was a big police funeral. I've been to 8 of those. 3 of them with officers that I personally knew. So, through my career, I've been to 8 police officers' funerals, and talk about respect and honor. Of course, I don't ever want to go to another one, but nobody missed you. I know, Dave, I know. I already understand. Brian, can you hear me, sir?
Absolutely, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, guys, let's finish this high-speed chase. Nobody missed me. Cindy missed me, Dave. Ask her. Just ask her. Go ahead. Jump out on a limb and ask her. Look at that Charger. I never had one of those. And Brian, I want to say I appreciate you being here with me tonight, man. I really appreciate it. A second opinion and your input is awesome.
305 west on Azalea towards 90.
Well, this has been fun. I haven't harassed you nowhere near like I did earlier when we were on the phone,
but that's okay. That'll go with time, guys. He's being behaved right now. Just wait. After 2 or 3 times, he's on. Oh, I'll be fighting for my life almost. But see, he doesn't understand. The more shit he gives me, the more I can feed off of that. We can have a great time then. Oh, I hate when they do that, guys. When you know where they're going, all of a sudden, boom, they make that left or right. You have to back up. Because you're going to have to wait because there's usually 3 or 4 other officers behind you. See? Dave, she said always, baby. My dad had what they called a slow truck, an F-150. Oh, really? F-150. I don't think I'd want to have those, an F-150 for a patrol unit. See, God, this every time he
West on Hamilton towards 59. West on Hamilton towards 59.
Looks like there's more than one person in that car, though. I keep seeing a head in that passenger side. I thought it was a shadow.
They keep circling that neighborhood like they know it real.
Yeah, they're looking to bush bond, I think. I've noticed that they keep going around in circles in this same neighborhood. That's why they turned around in the very beginning and went back the other way. It's like they knew where they were trying to go to. Oh, yeah, Cindy.
West on Michigan. West on Michigan towards 59.
Cindy, you knew Baldwin 47, didn't you? I don't want to say his name, but you knew him, didn't you? When he was shot in the back of the head after that 1017 at the convenience store? Yeah, you knew him. It happened in 96. 97. Well, yeah, 96. Okay. I think you were at his funeral. If I'm not mistaken, you were.
Back towards the right.
Now see, if you guys think this guy's a good driver, he's not. He's just got a small car. That's all. And the officer's in an SUV.
We're southbound on 59. He's in and out of traffic. He's running along the edge of the road.
Oh, he just wants some tacos.
If y'all get a chance, put him out. Take him out. It's too dangerous. Take him out.
Yep. You don't know which one? There you go. Oh, yeah! I thought he had him. I thought he had him.
Coming back out on 59.
You and that Billy Goat Hill, Dave. Brian, have you ever heard of Billy Goat Hill around Chattanooga? I live in Chattanooga. I've never heard of Billy Goat Hill.
Nope, never heard of that one.
Oh, look at there! Surprise! Okay, I want to see it from the other dash cam. I want to see what's going on.
Where'd he go?
Oh shit, where'd he go?
Get down on the ground.
Okay, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Give me your hands. Kalina! Hey, darling! How are you doing? Do they raise billy goats there, Dave, or do you know? They're all breaking up. Let me see if I'm going to see it at a different cam angle, guys.
And just sideswiped down beside my toe. He hit your toe? Twice. Well, the second time I hit it because I didn't want to get back out on 59.
Where is this? I got to see where this is.
Oh, really? What's left of my toe? Oh, no, you wrecked it? I wrecked it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a full incident report here. I don't know. Alberta what?
I started at 59, and Ofo in 98.
I don't know. They got him stopped. They're looking at the damage to the push bumper. I don't know if he had a push bumper or not.
I hit him in and tried to knock him into the ditch, and he just slid off of me.
Well, that guy's an old veteran right there, the gray-headed guy. Oh, hell yeah. He's been around for a while. He don't play either. He reminds me of Captain Wolf. Cindy, you remember Captain Wolf? Looks just like Captain Wolf. Well, no, Captain Wolf is a little bit bigger than that.
Listen, so one, he did kill somebody? Because I went through the parking lot slow, and I saw him come around, and I tried to put him out at the trailer park. Well, we couldn't get to him. I slid in those rocks.
Well, I was hoping he was fixing to run across that field because we've gonna.
Now, see, Brian, that's not the best part of a 1080, but that was always fun. After a 1080, you're telling your war stories, you know? That was always fun. You get in your little group. Oh, yeah, man, I almost got him when he went in that ditch. I thought we had him. Yeah, it's great.
Yes, sir.
That is so much fun talking to the other officers about what they did and what I did. Body cam shows shooting armed suspect inside an apartment in Washington, D.C. All right. I don't even know why I go over here. You guys don't even ask any questions. Guys, I want to let you know Brian speaks English and he can answer questions. Just saying. Wedding venue? Nah. What wedding venue? What wedding venue? How'd we get into the wedding stuff? Not off the top of my head, Dave. No. No, but see, Dave, she doesn't live nowhere around me. She lives down there in Gray. I'm here and made it through the day after crap news. Wedding venue. Hi, Dave. Yes. Okay. Guys, any questions? Any comments? Unless it's insulting Pat. You can insult Dave or Brian, but not me. It's okay. Brian's got thick skin. He told me. Yeah.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, Dave.
Thick skin.
Yeah, he's got thick skin. You can say it. Now, look, I can't, I will not go out on a limb and say how Miss Shirley's going to respond, but Brian will be okay with it. Tell your daughter I'm really happy that I was able to disappoint her tonight with the Jelly Bellies, Brian.
Yeah, she's listening.
I'm so glad I got to disappoint you, young lady. So glad. I didn't have to eat a Jelly Belly. But guys, in the future, if you want me to eat a Jelly Belly, just put that in the comments with the donations like you did on Twitch. Instead of doing the sound alert, you'd have to go to my little, well, it's in the description area, and that's how I'd eat a Jelly Belly. We're trying to work our way around like this is Twitch, but it's not. Since we got your answer, Pat, question for Brian. What was the most rewarding call he was on? Max, I can answer that for him. There's no way to narrow that down, but I'm going to shut up and let him answer.
Oh, man. it's trying to remember the worst call that you've ever been on. There's a bunch of them. You just can't think of just one particular one. So, man, I wouldn't even know where to start. It's always great when you're there for a baby delivery. I got to deliver my own daughter when she was born. Yeah, we didn't. By the time we got to the hospital at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, the doctor was not in. She was in emergency surgery, and then so the nurse. It was just the nurse and I. And
see, he was EMT, guys. He was also EMT, where I was never EMT.
So there's a lot of rewarding calls, and that's what we're there for. Is just to help. So anytime you can make a difference in someone's life, that right there is rewarding enough. But to just try to remember one particular one, it'd be too hard to do. It's like saying, what's the worst call you've ever been on? I've been on so many that, I'm sure Pat can tell you there's things that I dream about at night that I have still not even told my wife to this day.
Same here. Oh yeah. I mean, I wake at 3:30, 3:33, 3:28. I wake up in a sweat and in like the night terrors is what I call them. And I'll wake my wife up because I wake up yelling. I didn't even know I was yelling. I'm not telling her. There's no way.
Yeah. My wife wakes me up if she hears me. Like if she knows that I'm having a bad nightmare or something, she'll just wake me up and get me out of that. But that's.
But Max, to kind of give you an idea, sir, it's like saying, okay, and I've said this before. I worked an accident one night where there was a complete brain intact in the bed of the pickup truck, and it was a Ford Ranger pickup truck. So if you guys remember the little Ford Rangers, and it's just laying in the bed of the truck. After we got traffic, from coming through our scene and all that, here comes the owner of the Ranger pickup truck's daughter coming home from work. Is that worse that she comes up screaming and we're there to stop her, but she's so small and quick. She got by us and she got to the bed of the pickup truck, the tailgate. And we're trying to, the first thing I'm wanting to do is cover her eye. Is that worse? Or is it worse to pick up a 3-year-old out of a mud puddle? I mean, there's so many of those in my head. You can't narrow them down. That one's just as bad as the other, as the other, as the other. And that's what Brian's going through, too. I'm sure Brian's got his own night terrors where he went through things that we wish we could forget. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. So I hope that answered your question, Max. We're not trying to be asses about it. It's just really hard to narrow it down.
Your brain story, when you were talking about it, I thought of, it's funny. I said it's funny, but it's not. But I have a similar
Listen to this story,
incident.
ladies and gentlemen. He's going to tell you a story. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Brian. But this is one of Brian's stories.
I went to a motor vehicle accident where T-bone hitting the driver's side right at the T-post. And when I got there, the vehicles were probably 10 feet apart. But my partner ran up to the one vehicle and I went on to one which was T-boned. And when I ran up to the vehicle, I saw the side window was busted out. There was blood everywhere. And I stepped in something. And then, but you're focused, you continue on. This patient, she was gone. But when I got back to the office, to the base, I sat down, I was eating a sandwich. I had stepped in her brain that was laying on the ground. And I had to go out to the parking lot with a garden hose and spray it off my boot and use a stick to dig it out. And then you go back in and you finish your food. That's just part of it. That's why we make morbid jokes. But then on the other flip side, worked a motor vehicle. It was a single vehicle The mother had just bought the car several weeks prior. The Cadillac converter caught on fire. 2 children were in the back seat, and the vehicle was on fire. We get on scene, and there was nothing we could do to get those children out. And you can hear them screaming. I still hear screaming and crying. They were still locked in their car seats.
Yeah, see, I don't, guys, you've heard me say I don't agree with car seats. It was a political move on Procter & Gamble to push their car seats. Because, guys, if you remember, before 1995, 94, there was no car seats. Bill Clinton and all that, it was all about money. It's not about the safety of your child. I don't use car seats. My grandkids don't get in car seats when they're riding with me. No way. I won't. It's a death trap. Any highway trooper can tell you how many kids they've cut out of a car seat. But if you guys want to use them, man, that's your right to use them. I just hate that it's a law. It should be, personal preference. But guys, that's just my opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. I'm just telling you, with the accidents that I've worked, I'd never use them. What do you feel about them, Brian?
Oh boy, I have seen where they've actually saved lives. So I don't know. I'm of the thought